everybody. Hey.
Hello.
Sorry for a little bit of a delay. There was some crazy internet crashes and stuff going on. Phone calls. And
As
secrets.
usual.
A honey badger attacked. It was terrifying.
Oh my gosh, it was the worst. But hey, welcome to Performance Check this wonderful Monday night. We've got a few little announcements right at the start. We will not have our normal episode of Performance Check next week on Monday the 31st because we will be having our monthly one shot for August.
One shot.
Yes, it's going to be. I'm going to run it, and we're going to have. So far, we have 5 lovely people who have said they're going to be part of it. We have room for one more, so if you want to be in it, you better let me know within the next 24 hours because that's when it's going to be closed down. Yeah, it's going to be some fun stuff. Going to be some good stuff. Other than that, might be all. Is there anything else? I think that was it.
Yeah.
Now remember to stay hydrated in this hot weather, folks.
Yes, it's very hot.
Water is very
having
important.
a drought where we're at, which is weird. But yes, so let's just get on into our wonderful episode of Performance Check. I also have this new nice fan to keep me cool. So if it's too loud, let me know.
We're fan bro.
Fanboys.
Hey.
Wow.
Fanboys.
Wow.
Fanboys. All right. So, last time you guys spent a little bit more time in Uziko. You investigated more into what has been going on surrounding Melelo and the Labyrinth. Reading through the skin-bound tome, Elias discovered that the Prince of Beasts is Baphomet, a demon prince of the Abyss. Described in the book was the ritual of the risen beast, a terrible rite that will transform the one who performs it into something far more powerful, and doing some sort of intense change to the creatures surrounding the area for many, many miles. You reported to the council members of Oziko the things that you had discovered, and they were very grateful for the information. They were very concerned about its implications and not really sure what they were going to do about it. You visited the holding cells in the barracks of the Gemmed Heights in order to interrogate Timber and Miga, the 2 captured members of Melelo's marksmen. Timber, confused and downtrodden, did not have much new information, but Miga, who was far more touchy and emotional, and whom you were able, after a few tries, to sneakily manipulate with magic, told you that if Melelo had gone anywhere, it would have been further into the Gowena wilds, where the beasts would actually be a challenge for him. You have now left the holding cells on your way to check out some other matters that have caught your interest. So, what would you like to do?
Are we still heading to check out the Batchworths?
The missing kid.
And that's parents.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, we could go go to the parents and then we can go exterminate on the way. Maybe, I don't know.
So the parents are in the Wet Windry. Mm-hmm. And then there's the exterminator. I don't remember where that is.
That was in Greater Shask.
It was Rottweiler Shaft.
It's in the wet dragon bonzer. I don't know. We're gonna pass through it.
The what?
Greater Shask.
Shask.
I mean, we can always ask to see how and size up this job first before we move on to the parents, or we can go looking for the missing person. I don't know which one we think is more pressing.
What if the things we're exterminating were the ones that kidnapped the people, and by doing all those extra steps, we're just wasting time?
Yeah.
So I think we should start with the the killing of whatever that we're killing. Just so you know, if it has the kids or the people already.
If you just want to kill something, totally can get behind that.
Right.
Just
Look.
going for a little bit of violence is nothing wrong with that.
I'm not a bloodthirsty dwarf, generally.
Oh.
But if something, don't look at me like that. But if something needs killing, and no one else is offering to kill it, I'm just saying that I'm ready. I'm here. I'm like looking around, trying to get approval from anyone.
Oh, sure. Isn't Moradin saying teaching?
Exactly.
Yeah, I heard of it before.
As Moradin says, punch the gift horse. So we should probably go kill these guys.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
So I guess we're heading to the Greater Shaft.
No, we're going.
No, we're heading to Wet Whistle or whatever.
Yeah.
No. Shast is wet whistle or wet windry is the parent.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the parent?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're going to Shaft. You're right. Okay.
No, we're going to parents. I thought.
Imagining Thorak at like the crossroads giving this empowered speech and then walking the wrong direction.
So where are you going?
I think we should prioritize the missing kids. What if it has become like Tygo? I don't know. We will have enough time to save the kids. So, well, it's not our job for
missing children is becoming a bit of our speciality.
Yeah.
We're getting pretty good at it. Some come back varying levels of human.
So far we have rescued every kid we set out to rescue.
That is true.
Batting 100.
All right, you sold me. Sure, let's go find some kids.
All right, let's find kids.
We will go to find this 24-year-old kid.
Is a halfling kid.
So you head down to Wet Windry, which is the name of the district. Not Wet
Is that what we
Whistle.
said?
You've said a lot of things that I don't think are what it's called.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you head down, like literally down the cliffs to the complete opposite side of the city. Takes a good like 45 minutes. You don't get lost because you have been there several times, as it is the same district where the Marksman's Hall is. And so you spend a lot of time going down ladders, going down ramps, crisscrossing through the cliffs and stuff until you arrive at the district it's at the actual ground level and kind of encircles the banks where like the waterfall and the rivers and stuff go. So the houses here are much more like normal houses instead of like built into the cliffs or on these kind of rickety pier like roads and stuff. So what would you like to do now that you're here?
So which house it is?
Well,
Did we
maybe
get
they are well known around here. Perhaps we can ask someone.
Bryson!
Bryson!
Bitchworth!
Bitchworth?
What?
Batchworth? Batchworth.
Bryson Batchworth!
I will look for a general store in anybody who might look like they know their way around this area.
Okay, so you can either make an investigation or an insight check.
Oh boy, both of
Does
those.
anyone answer my yelling?
No, you get a lot of stares, actually.
I'm gonna go investigation because that's only a 0.
For real.
Yeah. That's a 19.
Oh, wow.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you like that was the investigation. So you just like you kind of like look through. This district is a lot more like humankind, as opposed to a lot of the different districts are fairly segregated based on race. And so you're like, I get how human civilizations work. So like over through here, we'll find some sort of store, and you're able to exactly find what you want, the general store.
I will. Sorry. Yeah. I will enter into the general store and look for the proprietor.
All right. So you walk in. It's this like middle-aged guy, big bushy beard. He looks up as you enter. How can I help you? You need something?
Yes, I'm looking for Brycon and Tilda Batchworth.
You're looking for Bryson and Tilda.
Mhm.
Excuse me.
That is
Yeah.
That's not a C. Gotta learn to write
Yeah, man.
better.
One letter just makes all the difference in those names.
Yeah, sorry. I just lost my screen. There we go.
Yeah. A seems
Um,
a little.
So he kind of like grabs you by the elbow and like leads you out to the front of the store. He's like, so they're down a couple of roads over this way. Their house is the fourth on the left over there.
Fourth
They might
on
be
the
a
left.
bit what was that?
Fourth house on the left. Couple of
Yes. Yeah.
repeating it.
Do you know anything about them? Are they like weird people, or do they like? I don't
No,
know.
they're perfectly fine people.
Pricey!
Is that your friend? Is he looking
Yeah.
for him too?
Unfortunately.
Patchwork!
Yeah.
I know that they're dealing with some family stuff right now, so maybe are you gonna go bother them really bad?
No, just tiny bit.
We're
Pricey, where the fuck are you?
concerned that the family stuff they are going through is related to other things we're investigating across the city and much of this area of the continent.
Well, that's rather serious then.
Mhm.
I don't know what sort of authority you have or anything, but good luck, I guess.
Sure, thank you.
All right.
After I leave, I will yell at Thor. I will yell to wherever Thorak is. Ah! We found them. They're this way.
This way. No, that way.
Coming!
This way.
Very non-subtly through the crowd.
Oh, the little thorac waddle.
I will do my best to follow these instructions.
All right. It's not incredibly hard, so I'm not going to make you roll for it. Takes you like 5 minutes to walk over. You see this house. It's a fairly well constructed house with like a little bit of like peeling green paint over like the door, and like there's a little porch and stuff, and so it's in fairly well maintained condition. Yeah.
Yeah. I will walk up and knock on the door.
So after a moment or two, you hear some footsteps on the other side, and the door opens inward, and you see the face of a guy probably about the same age as the shopkeeper you were just talking to, with like a nice, like, well-maintained beard and kind of like chin-length hair or so. He looks through. Can I help you?
We have a few questions about your daughter. We're worried about her, others potentially like her, and hopefully we can help.
Yeah, we're
Hopefully
here
you
for
can
money.
help us. Not much later.
I smack him on the head.
We do not have a lot of money to give, but if you have questions, I will try to answer them. Are you working with the guard?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. What would you like to know?
What is her name?
Her name is Annette.
Annette.
Oh, look what?
We know that
Even
already.
I knew that. Come on.
Oops.
Before she sorry, out of character, we know how long she's been missing for, correct?
Yeah,
Let me
like
check.
3 days.
In the days, weeks leading up to her disappearance, did you notice any changes in routine? Friends no longer coming around, different groups of people, different new friends?
Not really. I mean, she has been always a busy person, always going around and talking to a lot of people, making new friends and things. So I did not really notice anything very out of the ordinary. But she is an adult woman. She does what she wants. And I
Wait,
have
she's not a kid?
No, she is 19.
Oh shit.
What's her name?
Oh.
She's not a kid.
I believe
Your
we,
daughter's missing.
I
Thought it was your
believe
pig.
I believe we had all these informations on the that we gave to the guard. They said they were going to
They
put
do.
those out.
It's right here on the sign.
Oh, I would.
I must not have shown him. My bad.
Stop asking questions.
Okay.
When she went missing, was it during the night or was it during? Wait, 3 days ago.
Yes.
Do you remember all those animals kind of going crazy?
I do.
Was it before or after that, or kind of like right at the same time?
It was after that. She left that night in the early evening and she never returned home.
Did she say where she was going?
I could not. I do not know where she went.
Did she say anything before she left?
Not that I really remember. I was busy that afternoon. I was working. I am a carpenter. I build with my hands. I was not here. My wife may have talked to her before. Would you like to come inside?
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
sure.
Yes.
Can I look at your crafts too?
Maybe if it is relevant, but anyway, come on in. And he
Okay.
turns, he leads you in. Inside of the house is a lot more like taken care of and stuff. Like the furniture is well made and things. Opens right up into like kind of a split sitting room, dining room, dual purpose area. And there is a middle-aged woman kind of sitting at the table, obviously has been listening to this entire conversation. Tilda, these men say they are trying to help discover what happened or where Annette might be. They have some questions for us. Did you talk to her before she left that night? She has like a mug in her hand and she sets it down. I mean, she mentioned that she was going to see a friend. I did not ask which one because they change all the time.
Was it Malelos?
No.
That
I think
son
I
of
would
a
have
bitch.
remembered that. We know Melello. He lives, his hall is just down the road.
I know who is it. Is it Bison? Right, Bison.
I don't think I know
Where-
Bison.
Does she have a place she goes to meet with her friends that isn't one of their houses, like a tavern they go to, or would go to meet up?
I mean, to be
Multiple
perfectly
taverns, we have no problem checking out taverns.
honest with you, she and us have not had the most wonderful relationship in the last year or two. And so she does not really enjoy telling us the places that she goes. I know that in the last few months she has started to dress more nicely sometimes when she goes out. But it could be that she is going to higher class establishments or that she's just trying to make herself look more fancy. I don't know.
Can I have one of her clothes, if possible?
Why?
Because it won't help us find her. I have really great nose, you know? Like, I can sniff stuff.
You like?
But I don't.
I'm very
Our
confused. Why you
friend
would
here
to?
is a practicer of the arcane art.
Yes, yes.
And has many.
Okay.
And one of the things he needs to work his magics is
The smell.
No.
articles that might have scent or residues of that person.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I mean we do have her clothes. If
Yeah,
And
just
about 15 minutes behind a closed door with one of them.
no, just I will take it with me.
if you are not going to be respectful of this issue, this very heart-wrenching issue for our family, I will have to ask
No.
you to leave.
No, I will return it once it's done. I mean, I just
A
need to
glove,
sniff it.
something small, so we can keep on a trail.
Oh, or a perfume, whatever perfume she used.
All right,
that
I
would
will
be
go
fine
and get
too.
something of hers. And
Yeah.
she stands. She walks. There's like a kind of a split hallway. Like you can see the kitchen from where you are, and there's a hallway separating like the dining and kitchen area. And the very first door right there, she opens and she goes in. There's this little awkward silence while you guys sit there with Bryson for a little while.
So,
Nice.
what kind of stuff do you craft?
I make furniture.
Ooh, they're
Um,
shiny. I can see that.
Thank you. I put a lot of effort into my craft.
I can see that. There are lots of love in here.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
At that moment, Tilda comes back out,
Oh my
and she
God.
has like a sort of like blue scarf in her hands, and she walks over and hands it to you.
okay, I got it. Here.
Thank
You want it back? Or
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. Take it back. I remember it now.
One
I'm gonna try to memorize the smell.
Okay.
Fun fact: smell is actually the sense that is best remembered. So,
Okay.
for an intelligent man
Yep.
like Elias, he should be able to do this well.
Yep. With
For
the
the
word
sake of our
tiger
campaign,
notes.
I'm a fan of that fun fact.
Right. We won't roll for it now. We'll roll for it later. Yeah.
and
Oh
then
man.
if we were to go speak with some of her friends, who should we look for?
I mean, I
This-
really do not know. She had a bunch of friends that were from here in the neighborhood, and then within the last year, I do not hear her talk about them anymore. So I do not know if she is friends with them.
Well, perhaps they might know about something that changed a year ago that could lead us to the people that she now, or somewhere closer to where she has been more recently.
I suppose so. I mean, she was close for many years with a girl named Janice.
Janice.
She lives just 3 doors down this way.
Okay. Alright. We probably... Can I look around the house quick? Is there any, like, fighting occur or any, like, scene happen? Or it's just normally tidy
I
or
also
stuff?
kind of wanted to look around
Yeah, look around the house.
You
so
want
I
to
can
look
get
around
an
the house?
advantage here.
Yeah.
Sure. And they kind of
Um,
like sit into their chairs, like very obviously uncomfortable.
As they're looking around, I will explain. One of our concerns, and one of the things we focus on as a group, is
It's like a salesman.
yeah, basically. Go in and lie to cover everything up. And looking for any symbols, anything that might guide us to anything really.
Okay.
Try to set these nervous parents at ease.
By telling them there might be occult symbols in their house.
Yeah.
Also, you may have killed your own daughter. Can't rule that out. So...
Yeah. There might be blood
I would
around
say
here.
that.
Yeah, I went to sniff around. Is there any blood or anything around in the house?
All right, so you can make a spell-based investigation check.
Okay.
I don't want to sniff. I just want to look with my
Okay.
eyes.
What do
Okay,
I
this is
have?
also an investigation check, though.
I get advantage on it, right?
Sure.
Yeah, well, I get
but it is
-2
still
on it.
investigation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a perception. Never mind. It's an
100%
investigation then.
Okay. There we go. Woo.
Well, I got 8.
I got 13.
So where in the house are you looking? Just through the whole thing? Anywhere in particular?
I'd probably focus in this room, kitchen, daughter's room.
Okay.
I'm focusing where she took the scarf from, and then where they talking around, like
Okay,
secret.
so in like the living room and then
Yeah.
Annette's room.
Yep.
So yeah, you spend a little bit of time looking through the kitchen. Seems very ordinary kitchen. Not anything. It's a little bit different than a dwarven kitchen, so you're just like, that's
What?
okay, but
Why do
nothing
they
like
not have
super
sauerkraut out on the stove? Doesn't every family have sauerkraut on the stove?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you
Okay,
kind of look through the
sauerkraut.
dining room. It's fairly sparse. Like the furniture is really, really nice, but it's pretty clean all through here. Annette's room is kind of a mess. This is the both of you are kind of looking through. Like her clothes are like in and out of the wardrobe. Like drawers are open. There's kind of in and out everywhere. The bed doesn't look like it's been made in a really long time. There's kind of a weird like must in here. Like obviously it hasn't been cleaned a ton.
Do I smell other human smell or anything other than her?
Not anything that seems out
Not
of
with an
the
8.
house.
No, with the
Yeah.
8, I guess.
And not with an 8, yeah. Yeah.
I keep
Okay.
holding up dirty smelling things and asking you, do you smell her on this?
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
No?
No.
What about on this?
No. Oh.
Just trying to make you feel sick.
Yeah. So you don't find anything of like huge interest in here.
Okay.
There's a lot of surprisingly nice clothes and a couple of like gold chains and stuff that you find.
Huh. Can I look at it and see how much?
This is something that Thorak has found, not you. Sorry.
Oh, never mind.
How much, as my blacksmithy self, how much those gold chains were?
I mean, probably upwards of 50 gold.
I take one.
Wait, what?
Just one. I'm just one in my pocket while I'm just looking around. Do no signs of like a struggles or anything happening? No signs of like any like danger? No like scrapes?
Oh, nail.
No
nail
signs of
mark.
transforming into a beast in the middle of the night?
I mean, there
Like-
doesn't look like anything has been like ripped up or anything. With how messy it is, it could have been that there was a struggle in here, maybe, but not anything with like blood or weapons or anything. But it could also just be that it's really messy.
Cool.
I think we're done here, detective.
Yeah, thanks, Elias. And then I leave.
Yeah, Thorek.
As we were waiting, I would like to be talking to Bryson about his scroll work and how it compares to the Withmarian handiwork on the longbow that I have, and perhaps showing it to him and talking about my village.
He's like interested to hear, but carpentry isn't exactly the same as like crafting bows and stuff, and the techniques that you guys used were very, very different. So as you're kind of talking shop with him, you're just like, oh, okay, this is not the same. I guess if you want to learn some stuff, you can, but
I more mean any detail work he does on his furniture, not like assembling a structure.
But I mean, yeah, the detail work is also very different because you don't have to work with like the balance and structure of a weapon. Just kind of like, oh, this is a chair, I can carve these things into it. He's decent at what he does, but he's not like master level carpenter guy.
Yeah.
You have a nice little chat. Store, are you wanting to do anything besides frighten them about the occult?
Yeah, no. Once I've frightened them about the occult, I'll just like see them off doing their thing. I'll like start fiddling with my armor, make sure everything's.
Are you sure? Next up, you don't want to tell them about statistics about lost persons cases? Just to...
well, I won't get into the fact that after like 48 hours, the chances of being found are almost zero.
I'm glad you also do that off the top of your head.
Oh my god.
Oh man. As we walk back in, I'm like, I think this is the most Denono's ever said to anyone.
Yeah. He's really into woodworking.
Yeah, apparently. Don't say anything to him. Let's not ruin this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then we walk in, just like casually slip in, try not to interrupt.
What's up, dudes?
Hello, fellow youths.
Hello.
Did you find anything interesting?
Your daughter is really dirty.
Tilda kind of like, yes, she is. She has not let me into her room to clean in a long while. I would have hoped that she would learn to do it herself, but she so far has not.
Well, the good news is it looks like there was no struggle or no violence in there. So at least we know she wasn't taken forcibly at that point.
Well, yes, she was not taken from the house. I was here all day. She left and she just did not come back.
Well, that's the good news.
Thank you for the news.
Mm-hmm.
We're sorry
You're welcome.
for disturbing you and taking your time. We hope next time we come, we bring better news.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. So sorry. Do you know, we've heard of other missing persons, but we haven't gotten any names. Has anyone come to talk to you, or do you know anyone else suffering the same thing you are?
Personally, I have not.
Cool.
Sure, don't worry, we're here.
Okay, we will be here still if you have any other questions.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Wait. What's the price amount you're willing to pay?
We have very little money.
Could you teach the Nono how to do woodworking as a price?
I mean, we were told by the guards that they had funds to pay for these things.
Oh, never
and
mind.
that it would not be expected of. Okay.
We're just
like a little bit of fear in their eyes. They're just like, oh shoot, we don't have money.
We're just gonna go.
Yes, I think that would be a good idea. And Bryson kind of like stands up to escort you out the house.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Alex, can you make me a smell-based perception check really fast?
Then I have advantage on it.
Oh man.
Let me see.
No, are you excited to learn word working?
Word
14.
wicking?
Word wicking?
Woodworking?
Ward work.
Walking.
Paul Blart Mall.
14.
So as you walk out the door, you catch a little whiff of something like outside of the house, but not anything you're really able to pin down.
Oh, never mind. I thought I sent something. Never mind.
No, that was me.
Sure, yeah. Wait, you still... Wait, never mind.
So
What are you talking about, bruh?
Nothing much, bruh.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, bruh.
All right, bruz, what's going on?
Where did this come from?
My thought is we can speak with Annette's old friend, or we can go checking any for taverns that are frequented by more well-to-do
Hipster taverns.
individuals.
I kind of feel like we should go talk to Janice first.
I think the parents did it.
There's on what ground?
I don't really like them. They were
Because
actually really weird.
Because she's really dirty and they cannot take care of her anymore.
Like, they don't even know who her friends are. They don't even know where she goes with her day. They don't even care. All she is to them is a hindrance. I bet she's in their backyard right now in 84 pieces.
Wow, that's sad.
Take a sip of my... What did I put in this? Rum. It's rum now. Take a sip of my rum.
Well, that's disturbing.
Yeah, I guess we could talk with Janice, though. And
Yeah, let's talk to Janice. 3 doors down. 1, 2, 3. That one.
Be a great name for a band.
3 doors down, Janice.
Oh, man.
All right, so you head down to Janice's house.
Yeah.
Oh,
Knock, knock.
So a young woman, probably like 19 or 20, answers the door. She's got red hair. She's in kind of like workers' clothes, sort of like loose-fitting pants and like a shirt. She's like, "Hey, what's up?"
Are you Janice?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who are you? And you're really intimidating friends.
Who? Who are you? Who?
She just looks back. We're all just like super like intimidating and like leaning forward. I have my act. Like, oh.
I mean, no offense, but I don't usually talk to a bunch of dudes with weapons and armor and stuff.
We must carry different company.
Yeah. What do you want?
We
Someone to do
have-
something?
We have some questions about Annette.
Insight check.
Okay.
That
Insight
fast?
check.
The second he says the name, I want to look.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck me, a 10.
Kind of hard to read.
We are looking into her disappearance in connection with possibly other disappearances, which is why we've come after the city guard. We're just looking for anywhere she might have gone, anyone she might have been hanging around with. Just trying to uncover any possible threads. Her parents mentioned you were about she hung around you less. What happened?
I mean, she just kind of became someone I didn't really want to be friends with. She started getting really upset at being not so rich. I mean, we live down in Wet Windry. It's not the most classy area of town. And she's never been the type to want to work really hard. You know, I've had to become a bricklayer and it's fine, but she didn't really want to do that sort of thing. She started coming up with like weird money making schemes that never really worked out. And she was just stopped being the kind of person I wanted to be around.
What scheme
selling
you
new
said?
skin.
Yeah.
I mean, she would just kind of schmooze up to people and be like, "Oh, I bet you can't guess my birthday. I bet you 5 gold you can't guess my birthday." Like dumb stuff like that no one's going to take her up on. And it just got really annoying.
So she's seducing people?
I don't know if she ever did, but it was kind of borderline. It was really weird.
Oh.
Were there
Guys,
any
She might be a
establishments
succubus.
she'd like to frequent?
I mean, we just kind of hung out around here. I didn't, there's just like the local taverns and stuff here. I didn't go around town with her. I don't really I'm not a big drinker.
Do you know who did go around with her? Maybe give us some ideas.
I mean, not after she and I stopped hanging out.
Good to know.
Are there any regions of the city? We are not from this city, and so do you know areas where she would be going to party?
I mean, the more party-heavy areas would be like Greater Shask, Gemmed
Ooh.
Heights, sometimes in just plain old Shask or Glaift Row. There'd be some stuff just kind of up further up the cliffs, maybe.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not really in that kind of crowd. I don't know a lot about it.
No worries. We're just trying to establish as complete of a picture as possible with things beyond just regular crime. These become potentially important.
Right. I
Do you
didn't
know where
find any hints in her stuff. She's
Yeah.
a bit of a magpie. She just kind of keeps everything.
Do you know where she buy her dresses and stuff? Like, she might have talked to people there too. Like, oh, I'm going this places, so fancy or something.
I couldn't really tell you. I don't know a lot about those sorts of things. I can't imagine she bought them herself.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
What did she do for work? Did she work?
Didn't.
Hmm.
At least as far as I know.
All right.
I mean, I
No.
live fairly close to her house. I would often see her coming home at like almost sun. Like, you know, if I was ever up that late, it was way past midnight, almost daybreak. There were some times where I was waking up early to go work and she was coming home. She'd, you know, sleep all day, that sort of a thing.
Can I try and see past her and then try to sniff the Annette smell from the house?
Okay, make a smell-based perception check.
Okay. Not good. 10.
Yeah, you don't really smell any of Annette on her.
Okay, that's good. All right.
A lot of brick smell, a little musty brick smell.
I'm
Musty.
gonna detect good and evil.
Okay.
Is she a celestial fiend or undead?
She is not.
Are there any within 60 feet of me?
There are not.
They would ping like radar. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that probably includes the parents' house, so I'm trying to two birds, one stone here.
You are a little further than 60 feet from their house at this point. Being
Walk
3
back
houses down.
How long does it last for? Until no, it's 6 seconds. I ain't sprinting that.
You can run 30
Does anyone else have any other questions for Janice?
Can you let the parents know if she hear anything about, so that we can get more information from parents later?
Okay,
Can
yeah.
you like keep an eye out on her, like whereabouts?
Yeah, if I see her, I'll let her know.
Oh,
I can't imagine that unless she's found somewhere fancy to live, she doesn't have anywhere else to be, you know?
Yeah.
Can you and I bring out 5 gold coins. Can you guess my birthday for 5 gold?
Wait, like you would give me 5 gold, and if
you
don't
guess my
get it-
birthday, you
Uh-huh.
get this 5 gold.
and
You
if
don't
I
get my
don't,
birthday, then I'll probably leave.
April 12th.
Put it back in my pocket. Thank you so much for your time.
What
Sounds
was
like
that,
a
Thorin?
win-win.
I don't know. I was
Or
trying.
you leave.
I know. It seemed like a win. Like, she said that it's a game she liked because she got to win a bunch of money. But I don't see how I could win money with that.
Wait, what?
She said it wasn't a very good way to earn money. It's kind of a dumb way to try to earn money.
Yeah, because I don't think I could win anything. Anyway.
As we walk past the parents' house, I will pop a detect good and evil.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I just want someone to randomly just completely.
Divine sense.
Surprise!
You're like, shit, they were demons. How the fuck? Like,
Yeah, no, you do not sense anything.
So
Elias, make another perception check with advantage.
come on,
Sniffing again.
Come on. Sniff it good.
7.
With
I'm gonna
advantage?
With
Yes,
advantage?
I got natural 1 and 6.
Where's
My
your
gosh.
lucky?
Do you not have luck anymore?
I'm gonna use luck.
Wait, don't you naturally have halfling luck? that
Yeah,
makes
you get to
reroll
reroll
one?
the natural
But-
one because you're a halfling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. That's lit.
Oh,
Yeah.
16 now.
Okay.
Okay.
Like still nothing.
So as you pass by the house, you get like some strong whiff of like a cologne smell, like coming from underneath the porch.
The porch. The porch, guys.
What about it?
It smells like her.
Like her?
It does not smell like her, no.
Oh, never mind. Cologne.
Oh, wow.
I have like my halberd. You want me to tear up the
I
porch?
will look under the porch, like to see if I can see through a crack before we get destroying anything.
This is taking murder hoboing to a whole new level, like porch hoboing.
Murder porch.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
What do I see if I like try to like look under the porch, like under the porch?
Make an investigation check.
Can I help him with the sniffing?
Sure.
To give it, you can have advantage.
Can I lower the DC by doing a minor illusion of some lights under the porch?
I don't think that's how minor illusion works.
I thought you could create.
I don't think they can actually shed light.
I can cast light. I'll
Oh,
cast
you're
light.
right. Cannot do it. You're right.
I'll cast light.
Okay,
Nice.
That'll give him advantage. That's pretty
Okay.
awesome.
Okay,
Can you see anything?
that is an 11.
Okay, thankfully it is not super hard to notice. There is like a leather knapsack sort of thing kind of
Ooh.
stuck under like the steps that go up to the porch.
I will grab that backpack.
Okay.
Is that the where the source of the smell is?
Yes.
Oh, this is it, guys.
Let's
It's and that
move
suck.
away from the house to unpack this.
But the nutsack.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Once we're a decent way away and we found a place to root through this knapsack, we're basically turning this thing inside out.
All right. I am going to send you a really big list of things.
Ooh.
Let me see if there's any more than just that.
What is this? It's a demon summoning stone.
It is
I suppose
73
since we're
pieces
all
of.
looking together, can we?
Oh, if you're all looking together, should I just read them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to look at
It might. I mean, it might be useful to.
It's a decent amount of stuff. So it is a series of like notes and letters, all in the same handwriting. Some of them are like crumpled up or whatever, but they're generally like seeming to be in some sort of order. And looking through it, it seems to be like her half of a correspondence with somebody who signs their letters with an R. And there's, the first few seem really like innocent, very it's like pen pally sort of thing. I'm just like, oh, I feel really lonely. I wish I had someone to talk to. Talking about like music and art, talking about their pet cat, talking about their house plants and how they keep dying and stuff. The more recent ones seem to be a little bit more interesting. Say, I'm nervous to agree to meet you. I'm not very good at conversation. Letters are so much easier as I can sit here and ponder what to say. I can send you a perfected product. In your presence, I know I would stumble over myself and look a fool, and you would judge me a buffoon. If you can give me a little more time to perfect myself a bit, so you are not disappointed in me. If you really are so impatient to meet, I feel terrible in lagging so. If you wish, there is a performance tomorrow night at the Orange Moon Estate of the Setwin Sisters. I can arrange for the staff to let you in, and I will meet you there. Afterwards, maybe we can play a game of the Teller's Paw. And that's signed R. There's another one. Yes.
Oh, sorry. Can I look at the letter and see, is it the same handwriting as from the gnome-seeking woman?
That one was... Yeah, you roll like an intelligence based check. Yeah.
Shit. 10.
It's hard to
Now
tell.
let me say what we're all thinking. Why is Malello signing his letters with an R?
Wait, it's not Malello.
The R is silent.
Yeah.
So the name is just. There are more letters. Do you want me to read them?
Yeah.
Okay. So it says, the next one says, I am so sorry, Annette. I had prepared myself and was all ready to go to the performance, but the prospect of seeing you and having you see me was so overwhelming that going out my front door caused me to completely lose my breath and fall nearly to my knees. I hope that your disappointment was not so much that you could not enjoy the show. I hope this necklace might be able to make it up to you in some small amount. There's a few more letters of correspondence over some span of time that it's hard for you to tell. Talking about other times that she went over to fancy locations. The Orange Moon Estate is notable among those, though mostly just her going by herself and then telling, like, him being like, wow, it sounds like you had a fun time. Sorry I wasn't there. And then the last one says, tonight, I can try to be ready. I mustn't think on it over much or I will fail you again. I may need to bring Kalina, which is the cat. Having her soft fur to pat will distract me from my nervousness. I am grateful for your invitation and thrilled that you have not despaired of my imperfections. Until tonight, R.
Where did they say they were meeting for that last?
It doesn't say.
Probably Orange Moon Estate.
And then it doesn't say. Figures the place. The last. None of these letters are dated. I assume none of them have. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about what we do know.
We know about Kalina the cat.
Kalina the cat.
We should
What
find the
color
cat.
does I assume they describe the cat. What
At least it has hairs on it because the cat is being pet.
It's a black cat.
Oh, it's a black cat.
Cat.
Like cat.
Maybe the man died because of the the things of that day.
The cat killed the guy.
But this happened after. They met up after the thing. That's what the parents said.
Well, but he would have sent the letter earlier in the day for sure.
Yeah.
Was it a different day that they had passed, or was it later that day?
I do believe that it would have been the same day that you guys all met.
Okay.
Huh. I was pretty sure it's about the gnome, but maybe not.
None of us have that. Did we take all the postings off the job
Castian
board?
was the one who had that posting.
Castian had it
Because
all.
Castian and I were gonna catfish him.
Yeah. It was a gnome, maybe.
Kind-hearted people.
Are there other job boards? Are there other job boards around here? I want to see if I can find another copy of that job posting.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, good card. Let's see.
Can I?
That's a 17, actually. That's not bad.
Yeah, you head back over to like the general store, and you're like, that might be a good place for it to be. And you find, like you actually have to go inside. There's like a job board in there. And you do not see anything about the man seeking woman. You do see another one about Annette being missing. That is all.
I'll hold one of like a little bit of one of the letters, and I'll just sort of like scan its handwriting against the different job postings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nothing that seems to match.
Can I ask the store manager guy quick while we were there? Do you know where the Orange Moon Estate is?
I assume that would be up in the Gem Heights.
Gem Heights,
That's
okay.
where a lot of the fancy stuff ends up.
Oh, do they allow anyone in there, or do you have to be somebody to be
I mean, they allow you to come in, but they won't let you stay unless you're dropping some coin.
Oh, okay. All right. Have you been there?
No.
You want to go?
Oh, yeah. You want to go?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll catch you later. Then,
I don't really want to be stared at and looked down on for being from down
Will we
Handsome?
be stared at and looked down on?
Yeah,
Could
you look
be.
pretty. You look pretty handsome.
That's very kind of you to say.
Yeah,
but,
those beard.
Are you seeing anyone?
I am married.
Oh,
So,
you're married?
Yes.
Oh,
Sorry, Elias.
it's okay. Okay, so you don't have a widow yet. Never mind. Let's go. Never mind. Bye.
You say that out loud, right? You're like, oh, so you don't have a widow yet, and then you like walk around.
Yep.
So you're not dead yet, is what you're saying.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Shall we check out this Orange Moon
Oh,
estate?
I had an idea.
Oh yes.
But it
Okay.
might edit now that we have a little bit more info. Before we found out about the estate, I was thinking, because we still want to do this, the thing with the pest extermination.
Oh.
What if we went and did that, and then we went to all the fancy places tonight, and fucking partied at the fancy places while info gathering?
It
That's a
is
good idea.
almost nighttime already, actually.
Oh, is it?
It's like
shoot.
5:30 or
Crap.
6.
Let's go party.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that just now, and I was like, well, you went in the afternoon to see the council, and then you went
Oh,
to
that's
the
right.
jail, and then it took you like an
yeah.
hour to get down here. So yeah, it's like 5 in
yeah.
the
Ignore
evening.
anything I said before party.
Yeah,
PM
yeah.
question. How do all of us look right now?
I mean,
Yeah.
you can kind of tell me that yourselves. It's
Oh,
hot and it
shit.
is misty. You haven't been like fighting or anything today, but you've been doing stuff.
I probably look okay, like a normal person, but not fancy.
I'm gonna prestidigitation myself a couple times.
Ooh,
The
me
first
too.
one to get all the mud and grime off. Second
too,
one
me
to add
too.
like a nice like cedar pine smell to myself.
Okay.
Ooh, take out your gold chain that you took.
What are you talking about?
Wait, what?
Let's make a retroactive perception and sleight of hand check to see if you actually notice that.
Come on. Ooh. 20. Not
You
natural.
totally saw it. You totally saw it, yeah.
The way you took it from Ended Closet.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
put
one.
it on.
What's it look like? Is it like a fat like Thug Life gold chain, or is it
No,
like
it's like a very thin feminine chain because it was
Ooh.
given to a girl.
It's look good on you. Put it as a nose ring.
There's even
Yeah, just
like
put
a
it like I
teeny
do
little like sapphire on the end of it, like really small, very tasteful
Well,
little thing.
It does match my ring. I have a sapphire ring on,
Ooh.
like a gold band also.
Yeah, put that bling bling on.
Shit. I put the feminine sapphire thing on.
It immediately like falls down underneath your armor, like pretty much all the way. Like
Store,
because it
stop
only goes
looking
down to
like
like
leaving,
here.
pervert.
Wait. Is it this is the necklace in the letter that said about, right? This might be the necklace.
Does it look like?
What?
Is there any descriptor?
Nope,
No.
it just
What-
says this chain, this necklace.
Was there mention of other gifts?
Well, there were other necklaces. I just didn't take everything.
Yeah.
I would say that there were mentions of other gifts and things.
Yeah.
Or like, I left you something at the bar so you could go and like buy something nice or whatever.
Do I have to dress up?
I was planning on having one of my magic friends clean my arms and armor so they're all magically clean,
Okay.
and then going back on the I'm assuming on the way up because of how the city feels like it's located or how it's built on the way up. I assumed we could like stop by the tavern, quickly like freshen up, run some like water through my hair, get stored a more military dress.
Uh-huh. I mean, I would say you have legitimate like dress uniform. It wouldn't be armor. But you would have like
no,
your...
no, I'm not ditching my armor. I'm not going. You know, a little bit of like, okay, well, freshen up. I had the magic stuff to make it look good.
I mean, you don't even need to stop by the tavern if you want. There's just like water. There's waterfalls everywhere.
true.
You
Yeah.
can
Alright,
just
and
like, reach over and get some water.
I use shade water and put it on store, like shining up.
I use prestidigitation and try to Marilyn Monroe his armor.
You get like this beautiful blowout. Your hair is just like...
It's so clean.
Your beard is all like fluffed and gorgeous.
Your pores are all open.
This worked better than I could have possibly thought.
Do you want a little like
like a glow up?
a little spritz?
I do not.
You got some sap in your just right.
Yeah, Danono definitely looks as he always does, like somebody who has just emerged from the jungle, which is
What, were you raised in a
generally
forest?
literally what he is doing.
I don't know how to do this. Let's see.
I do not understand the purpose of this.
You ever met a skunk before?
Skunk?
Yeah. You know, like how after like they lift their tail, they go and then they run and it's really stinky. So like when you're that skunk, after you finish doing your duty, you probably smell kind of bad, so you go in the river and wash off, so you don't smell like, stank anymore. So the lady skunks like you, and the upper echelon skunks like you. And so after you've washed yourself, then you can go to the nicer bars and taverns of the upper echelon skunks, so that they don't look down upon you for being a little skunkier and getting your hands dirty or your stink hole. I don't know what they stink out of. Your tail dirty.
You mean
Anyways.
anus?
Moral of the story is you want a clean skunk, not a smelly skunk when you hang out with them.
Am I smelly?
Can I try and sniff him?
I mean, he smells like the jungle. He smells like leaves and a little bit of rot and sap and stuff. Like very earthy smell.
You smell like rotten earth.
Oh.
I'm gonna take a herbs from my bag and then just grind it and wrap it on the hair with some water at the same time.
So now he smells like oregano
And damp.
and damp. Like rolled through a compost heap.
You smell like a good tea.
And rot.
Well, I cannot do any more with the smell. Well, it should be fine. Let's go. Can't wait for the party scene.
We will head to the Orange Moon Estate, Dad.
Okay.
In my head, Elias is like, let's go, and starts walking, and we all sit there. Fourstore's like, yeah, we'll all go.
Danono feels very pretty today.
You're always pretty, Danono.
So you guys spend another little while traveling back up all those stairs and ramps that you just left back to the Gemmed Heights, which is where you were, where the holding cells were. So you're right back where you started.
We did this in the worst order.
A lot of the sweat is now back.
I repressed the digitation myself.
Oh my god.
You wanna get the rest of us?
Yeah. I just do a round and just all our muck. But like on the ground at the top of the stairs. It's all just there.
All right.
You smell good now, Danono. You smell like flowers.
Danono just starts screaming.
Oh man. So whoever wants to can make like an investigation check or a charisma check to see if they can find the place.
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna do investigation. 14.
Okay.
Charisma is 21.
All
Oh,
right.
wow.
So the two of you working together, able to ask a couple of people like, "Oh, where is the Orange Moon Estate?" Blah, blah, blah. And people are like, "Oh, it's over there." Blah, blah. They give you some directions, and within like 10 minutes, you're able to find this place. It is gorgeous. You can see it's a stone building, but it's been like overlaid with very dark varnished wood. And as you walk closer, there's like a smell coming from it of citrus. Smells great. Dark woods with a lovely sheen. There's like orb, almost like those paper lantern, like ball lights everywhere.
Wow.
It's really nice. And if you want to open up the door and walk in, there is this like big open room with like nice polished floors, also of wood, a slightly different like cut and color and whatever. It's very like bright and like kind of shiny all through here. You see there is in this big, very wide open room, there's like a wall down the center, this kind of like half wall made of like twisted brass and things. And on one side there is like a bar, there is a stage that's currently empty, and like a whole bunch of like tables and stuff with some people in it. And then on the other side of it there is a whole bunch of tables with games of chance going on and things like that. And right in the center there is on like a stand a little receptionist desk, and there's this little gnome lady sitting on the top, and she's got these like kind of horn rimmed glasses, and her hair's kind of like up in this bun, and she's wearing this like tight, very pink sort of dress. And she sees you walk in, she's like, "Hello, who are you? Oh, are you new? I don't think I've seen you before."
Yeah, we're new to here.
I'm here to gamble and drink, and I'm hoping you guys can help me with that.
Would you need a room as well?
Ooh,
Not yet. We'll see how the night goes.
Oh, I see. Okay. If you need, there are some girls who could spend some time with you. If you wish, you're gonna have to go over into the back corner. They're around. You'll see them.
Oh,
they'll
yeah,
come
totally.
to you. They'll come to you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they will.
Is there any Annette in there?
Excuse me?
Is there any girl named Annette in one of those girls?
Is Annette in one of those girls?
No.
She like sucked her up and ate her.
Rather, Annette is wearing. Never mind.
She's wearing her like a coat.
Everyone in there's an illithid.
No. Annette is not here tonight.
Oh, you know her.
I mean, yeah, she's been coming around for a little while.
Yeah, we are her friends. Like we've been
okay.
like, yeah, she invited us tonight to come here, and we're just looking for her.
Is she gonna come too?
I don't know. She said to come here, so we're just here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, when she comes, she knows what's up. Has she told you much about what we offer and all the things around here?
No, she hasn't.
Well,
She seems to want to make it a surprise.
Yeah. It's this guy's birthday, and I pointed Doric.
Well, happy birthday. I'm twice as sure that the girls will find you later. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, good.
There is a performance later by the Hope Singer sisters. The Hope Singers, they are going to be singing tonight. Probably in about 45 minutes, they'll start their set. There are games of chance running all through this side over here. If you want to get a drink, you can talk to Bruce about it. He is a bit of a stinker, but he's very nice. We have rooms as well, of course.
Okay, that sounds pretty fantastic. Do we have to pay for entrance fee or something?
No, but I will say when it comes to the performance, you do have to have a drink or meal purchase to be able to stay, or we will ask that you give up your seat.
Just one drink minimum? That's a good deal.
Purchasing a drink will be no problem for us.
Yeah.
I go for a high five with Score. Bam!
All right, that sounds good.
What bros?
Do you know where? Do you know where Annette usually hang out so that we can go and like wait there? Like,
I mean, she'd usually watch the shows and things.
Like which spots her favorite spots in the building?
She would just kind of float around.
Oh, she floats.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Are you like a boyfriend of hers?
No, I'm her cousin. My second
I find
cousin.
that really hard to believe. You're
Yeah.
much smaller than her.
Her mom's sister marry a halfling, and then that halfling marry that halfling has a cousin, and then that cousin is my dad and my mom, and then it's me. So
Gotcha.
I'm closely related. Yeah.
Make a deception check, please.
Oh, 15.
Oh, I can't see these rolls. And she kind of gives you this look. She's like, sure.
Yeah, it's true. Well, you don't
Mhm.
believe me. Sure. Oh, yeah.
I think I know a little bit about how shortness travels in families.
Oh, yeah, you're short too. I forgot.
Mhm.
You look so big to me.
Yes, I do have a little bit of a view from where I'm at. So sometimes people forget.
Yeah. Well, we'll have a fun time. Thank you. And when Anna can you tell them we're waiting for her?
I definitely will.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
And I walk off.
Okay. Where
the
do you
bar.
to the bar?
To the bar. To the bar.
All right. So this bar is kind of a fun little situation because there's people of varying heights who come here. So there's definitely like bar stools and stuff, but there's also just like almost like how to describe it? It's like underneath the bar, good like 2 feet, there is just like a flat span of wood where you could like put a chair for a smaller person.
Oh.
And as you come up, you see that obviously on the other side, it is lifted because the bartender himself is also a gnome. He is very small, though he is pretty beefy for a gnome. And so the bar is longer than it is tall. So he doesn't have to like jump up and get the different things to make stuff up in.
You must be Bruce.
I am.
Bruce, it is my birthday, and we come here to drink and gamble. And I see you have at least half of that for me.
That I do.
And this guy, and I look at Elias, is paying for it.
Wait, what? Me?
It's my birthday, Elias.
I'll
Actually,
put down,
Annette is paying for us. You know Annette?
I will put down 5 gold, and I'll say, I hope this covers at least our first round.
I mean, that'll cover one of the drinks.
Oh, shit.
All right, then I will
we
put
do have
down,
some high class things here. We don't just serve ale. We've got a lot of mixed drinks, a lot of liquors and things.
Can I have a wine list, please?
Yes, and he like slides a very fancy wine list that's like gilt around the edges.
Can I sneak around without anyone notice and then run away from Thorek
Oh, sure.
and then hide behind the bar?
It'll be very hard to hide behind the bar because it's like gnome height, so it's only like a foot tall, the bar
shit.
itself.
Never mind.
Okay.
How much does the most and least expensive bottle of wine on this list cost?
The cheapest one is like 8 and the most expensive is like 200.
I go to turn to Elias and I'm like, I want the... What did you roll on your...
Roll stealth.
Oh, okay. 14.
What's your perception?
My passive, or am I rolling for it?
You could roll for it because you're kind of actively searching for him.
Perception. +3. I got a 4.
You rolled that.
You just look around and like it's basically like Elias is just like in the space where like the wine list is. You're just like, where'd it go?
I'll get the first round. I'll pick like a upper half whiskey, not like top shelf, but like a nice whiskey. Just
All right, just one for each of you.
I don't want to drink. Do you have milk?
We do not.
How about
This is a
juices?
classy establishment, and I am in
Ooh.
charge of the alcohol.
What would be an Ozamore equivalent of an Italian soda?
I don't know.
Do you have any exotic fruit like juices?
I mean, yeah, we've got some of that.
Yeah,
but
I'll take juice.
I mean, that's not really to just drink. That's for the mix-ins and such.
Yeah, I'm still his store is still paying, but
We'll buy him a drink. Just don't put any alcohol.
Put the alcohol and the drink in 2 different glasses.
Make me a persuasion check. This guy is really picky about his.
Who's doing it? Yeah.
We're
all arguing.
Store can make it. This guy is very particular about his alcohol and like the drinks that he mixes.
Since we're all arguing, is he making it with advantage?
14?
Wait, if it's just a straight roll, it's a 14.
We're all arguing with him, so I mean that's kind of like.
Yeah, you can make it with advantage.
24.
Fine. I'll put it in a separate thing, but you need to mix it. It tastes wrong if you don't drink them the way they're supposed to be.
But okay.
Okay. And the rest of you want a whiskey?
For the first one, yeah.
All right, that'll be 15 gold for all 4 of you.
I will mark off the 15 gold.
All right.
That's expensive. Thank you, store.
This is a classy place. All right, so it takes a little while. He's like precisely measuring and making sure he's got exactly the right glasses and stuff. This guy's very particular. But after a little while, you've got 3 little tumblers of whiskey, and you've got like a little shot glass. It's so small. It's a little teeny shot glass of like cranberry juice, and then there's like one of those like I don't know what you call them, but they're like the little
umbrella.
Conical. No, it's like the measuring thing that you use to like measure in. I don't drink. I don't know.
It's just worth it. It's just a shot or 2 shots worth of drink, depending.
Yeah. So there's like there's like one of like a clear liquid, and then there's like a little shot glass of cranberry juice.
It's too big for me, so I'm holding it.
I'll look at Thorak and I'll look at the remaining shot that's just sort of sitting there, and I'll just
rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Ah! Ah!
Oh my god!
Bruce just kind of sighs. He's like, "You're not drinking it, right?"
We should move somewhere else.
You're right. Let me get a Long Island to the table for my next round.
Yeah, he's a party pooper.
I'd like
ordering a Long Island iced tea.
All right, that's another 3 gold.
I'm gonna let Corgi drink some of my cranberry juice.
Okay, so you have a live animal in the establishment.
No, I just like secretly summon it under my jacket and put it under there.
All right, make me a sleight of hand.
Little Miss Potter called it. It's called a jigger.
A jigger.
Ooh, sleight of hand.
I know, it's a true thing. I questioned it first when I heard it.
I got 19. I'm rolling high on these stupid stuff.
All right, but yeah, because that's really important because as a raven and you being a halfling, like Courtney's not that much smaller than you, so it's kind of hard to like hide him. But yeah, he kind of like dips his beak into it and he gives you this like,
oh, you don't like it? Oh, okay, I'll finish it off.
Very tart for him.
Oh, okay. Go back to your RAM. Oh, dimension, whatever it plays.
Little black sparkles.
Oof. All right, cranberry juice time.
All right, so we should probably go look for clues around here. Talk to some people, right?
Oh yeah.
Cool. I'll hit the tables. I'm gonna go start walking towards one of the gambling tables.
Okay.
I'll hit the backstage.
You're gonna go backstage.
Yeah, for the performance people.
Because you wouldn't know that that's not something that's cool to do. It's not like you've been to one of these places before. We'll go to... Well, no, because that could cause a scene, so we'll do you first. So yeah, you kind of like walk up to like the stage. There's like a small like side alcove door there, and you like go up to it, and there's immediately like a whole bunch of like shrieks and stuff. There's like a trio of like women. I believe they're halfling women actually, and they're like changing into these like sparkly dresses, and they're like, oh, oh,
Oh, it's okay. No, I mean, put it on. I mean, no, it's okay. I mean, do whatever you're comfortable.
There's one of them who kind of shouts over, it would make us most comfortable if you would leave. Excuse us.
No, I'm looking for Annette. I'm sorry.
She's not back here.
Oh, she usually
And you
here?
shouldn't be either. Please go away.
I cast Mage Hand to cover the sight of it, but I can look through it.
It's see-through. Mage Hand.
It's just see-through transparent, so they can see through it too.
That doesn't work. Never mind. I'm just looking for Annette.
She's not here. Leave now, or I'm gonna have you kicked out.
Oh, sorry. I'm also a big fan of yours.
I see that. Please leave.
Or do any of you have dead husbands?
Oh yeah, do you have a dead husband?
I'm gonna say, Storm, you and Denono see him like walk over into the stage, and you hear like these shouts.
Oh my god! Wait. What?
You just can't walk backstage.
Why not?
It's a change for privacy. They don't want people just coming and going.
So I'm just asking question. I'm not looking.
Actually, at that moment, Bruce walks up and he's like, excuse me, do we have a problem here?
No. I just saw a naked lady in the room. That's all.
Are we going to have a problem here, though? And he
I'm
starts like
holding-
cracking his little knuckles. He's about the same height as you and much like beefier than you.
Well, I'm holding Elias like up to my eye level.
Okay.
We have like an eye-to-eye conversation.
Hello.
Oh man.
And so Bruce maybe we'll be fine. I'm terribly sorry. And I will take out another gold.
I'm sorry.
He accepts it and he's like, you better not let any of this happen because we run a smooth, well-refined establishment, and if you come in here making too much of a splash, we're gonna have to ask you to leave. All right?
Okay.
No, just kidding.
There's places where the guests are allowed to be, and there's places where you're not. Backstage is one of those places.
Well,
I don't feel like I should have to say this.
I've never been to a place like this before.
Basically, the only door you're allowed to open is the one to your own room. All right?
Okay.
But you can't never leave.
And
okay, I'm I'm gonna go hide in a corner and then look, and then try to use shape water to heat up one of his alcohol.
I don't think shape water can do heat.
It can't. That's
It can
water,
warm it.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, not enough to like really cause a problem.
I'm not gonna
water.
Oh, maybe at the juice. I'm gonna look at
your
the
own
juice.
juice.
Actually, never mind. I'll just use my own juice and frozen it, and I lick it.
Okay.
I'm gonna make cranberry popsicle.
I'm gonna shout out to Elias. I don't know where you were before, but trust me, you don't want to be the dude in the corner at this kind of place.
Why not?
I'm gonna turn back towards the table.
All right. So sitting at this table, there is this like really old, I believe she is also a gnome. Because everybody here be a gnome. Yes. She looks very different to everyone else that you've seen here. Everyone else is like very like clean cut, very refined looks. She looks like an old hippie lady. Like she's got like a big flowy skirt. She's got like tons of like beaded bracelets and like necklaces and stuff. She's got like a big old like earring lip chain that like goes from like her ear to the corner of her mouth, and like a nose ring, and like all these like almost like tattoo kind of makeup looks and stuff. definitely at least 300, like very old lady, sitting on like her stool up at this table with a whole bunch of cards.
I am at that table.
You're going to that table too? Okay.
I'm
Hell
not there.
yeah. Double the people gambling. That makes
What
double the winnings.
are you both to enter this table?
What's the buy?
The minimum is 10 gold.
Yeah, I'll enter it. I throw 50 gold on the table as like my starting. I'm not wagering it. It's what I'm showing I have.
Okay.
50 gold.
You know how to gamble?
What is gamble?
Start with ordering a drink and we'll go from there.
This?
Yeah, and then finish it. And then you'll get a Long Island iced tea. It's the best way to start gambling.
Denono continues to hold his drink.
We put in money, there's a chance we win more of it back. But there's a bigger chance we lose it. But there's a chance. That's gambling. And then I lean back up ready.
All right. So there is actually another pair of people at this table. There's like a human couple, probably in their like mid 50s or so, in fine clothes. The man is in kind of like a deep blue, and the woman is in like a light green sort of dress. Plenty of like rings and stuff. And they're just kind of sitting there like waiting patiently for you to like sit down and like make your bets. Are you familiar? This is the lady again. Are you familiar with the teller's paw?
Not yet. I feel like I'm about to be.
Well, it is very simple. There are 5 digits in the paw of the creature. We draw 5 cards, and we guess on the numbers. And the one who is the closest wins the pot.
Sweet, I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put down 10 gold to start out, because that's what a min is.
All right.
Do not you put in 10 gold.
All right, and she does this like very complex like shuffling of the deck where she's like spinning them like through her other hands and stuff. It's really entrancing. And as you've sat here, like the whole place smells like oranges. Here it smells a lot more like the inside of Mizella's apothecary. There's a lot more of like odd scents and stuff, and it's very, very strong. It's very like overwhelming.
Oh boy.
And so she deals down 5 cards. So let me roll the 5 dice. All right. I've got. All right. So she taps her finger down on the first one, and she points to the woman who's on the end of the table, and she says, "You make the first call." I'm going to roll for this. Do you all want to actually call and guess, or do you want to just roll and see who gets the closest?
2 questions. Is it closest without going over, or is it just closest? So if like it's
just
a 6
closest.
and you get 7? Okay.
Yeah.
And then... No, I think we should probably roll. If we guess, I'm going to get way too competitive with it. So we should probably just roll.
All right.
Just to be blunt about
Roll which die?
It's a D20. So the woman, she says a 19. And the man says 16.
Who's next? Amir Denona.
Either one of you. You can both kind of roll for it.
I feel like I would be on the end.
I'm
Okay.
guessing an 8.
2.
And she flips it over, and it is a 15. So
10 gold down. All right.
Well, she takes 2 from each pile, and she gives
Oh.
it to him.
Oh yeah,
So
5
he
gold.
makes 8.
That's
All All right. And roll for the next one. The woman guesses a 10, the man guesses 20.
I guess 15.
11.
It was a 10.
Oh,
Oh,
I rolled a 10,
oh
but I
my god.
rerolled because
okay.
he guessed it first.
So you actually would have guessed before her, because she was the first one from last time, and it cycles through. So it would have been him, and then Thorak, then you, and then her. So if you rolled a 10 before her, then she would have had to change her. So you get that one. So you get 8 gold.
Yay.
You lost 2 goals.
nice. Good job. Good job.
But you made 6. You're up 6 so far.
Oh
Wait, how
yeah,
many people are there total? I thought it was 5 people.
4
There's
people.
a couple,
Just-
us 2, and the lady.
Well, she's not betting.
Oh,
just
she's
the
only
dealer.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
she's
thought
just
she was
the
in
dealer.
too. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
All right. Now roll for the third one.
I'm starting off to guess this time.
So Thorak goes first.
I think I'm gonna guess a natural 20.
Okay.
Whoa.
13.
The woman guesses a 15. The man guesses a 17, and it is
Oh,
a
that sucks.
16. So the woman gets the 8 gold for that. And actually, because it was an even tie, the dealer takes 2 of the gold for her to put in the deck, because the house has to win at least a little bit. There's a tie.
As we're playing through it,
Mhm.
I try to just kind of like make small talk and build rapport with all of them,
Mhm.
just like throughout the whole team, kind of like joking around, shooting the shit. I probably order a round of like, 5 golden under drinks for everyone. Try to like,
Long Island iced teas are 3 each.
yeah, we'll get everyone just fucked. Those, by the way, if anyone doesn't know, Long Island iced teas are like tequila, vodka, dark rum, and like a bunch of other just bullshit.
Oh my
And then
god.
instead of mixing it with actual like non-liquor, they mix it with like wine or some just awful.
Oh, it's Coke, isn't it?
Is that there might be like a splash?
There is a mix in it.
Okay.
It's not just all liquor.
It's like the drink that anyone who just wants to throw up on themselves drinks.
Oh wow.
It's
Okay.
awful.
All right.
Just so you know what I'm ordering.
All right. So if you want to get 1 for each person, that's 12 gold.
And then I get myself a nice glass of white wine.
All right, that'll be another like 4.
Deal.
Wow,
Deal.
Thorak is rich. I'm just looking at it and thinking.
So we'll roll for these other 2 hands, and then we'll like chat as if like this chat is going on while you're playing. So
Okay.
I believe this one starts with the man. He guesses a 4. And then
It's not.
Oh wait,
It
no,
should be a
yeah, it
four.
is you. It is you. Sorry. So you go first.
8.
Okay. Woman guesses a 18. Man guesses a 14.
My guess is the same as the woman's.
So
18.
you get to choose either 1 up or 1 down.
1 down.
Should have gone 1 up. It was 19.
What are the fucking odds?
Very
boy. Oh boy. All right. And then the last hand, woman starts that one again. She guesses a 9. The man guesses a 12.
14.
Oof.
Well, I rolled a 12,
Okay.
so 13.
All right. It was a 3, so the woman wins that one
Wow.
as well.
That's it.
So I lost 2.
I lost
Oh.
everything. That's the joy of gambling.
So while you guys are sitting there chatting, what do you want to say? And have this little conversation.
I just want to start out kind of like talking to the old hippie gnome because she's fascinating. Asking
Mhm.
just like, how long you been in this game? How long you been running the tables here?
For nearly a century at this point.
Whew. Has the building been around for a century? Or has it been around longer? The orange
A
place
bit longer.
that has a name.
The owner got
Or-
it from his family, from his parents.
Mm.
So it
Who's
has
the-
been nearly
the
2
owner?
centuries. His name is Oleander.
Leander.
Mhm. You will
They have a-
probably see him. He likes to be very present in the
Mhm.
evenings.
Okay. You got a last name?
No, I do not.
Oh.
They call
Not a
me
lot of people.
Hannah. Hannah the Hand.
As others are chatting and distracted, I would like to switch my drink, my shot glass, with Thorax.
Okay, just give him a full one and you take his empties. All right, make a sleight of hand check.
12.
That's my passive. So it matches.
So you do notice him doing this.
I lift up the drink, take a sip, and continue on with my conversation.
You can tell that Henna notices as well. She's just like, not one for drinking. That is a shame. The drinks take you places that you can't go otherwise.
Ooh.
Did you drug me?
At this point, the man from the couple is like, I would like to thank you for this these drinks. They are very appreciated.
Of course, my pleasure. My pleasure.
You are not from around here.
Out of town.
I mean,
kinda...
I cannot say that we are either.
Where are you all hailing from?
We are from far to the east, from the large city of Poussin. We travel around quite a bit. We deal in textiles, so we are traveling merchants.
Yeah, how long you been in town for? Were you here for that craziness a few days ago?
Yes, we were, but we were inside. We
That's
do
the
not
best
have
place to
pets
be.
of our own, so we did not have any craziness with any animals.
Oh, thank goodness. I turned back to Hannah. What about here? Were you guys well taken care of here during that?
I was not near anything. I was not near any creatures of any sort. I also
Yeah,
was not working because it was, around noon. Not
Sure.
quite so busy during the day.
People don't want to drink and gamble during the day.
Not in the classy places, they don't.
Wow, that's the truest sentence I've ever heard.
You want that sort of thing? You go to Shask.
Yes.
Shask. Oh, that's a good place. Yeah. After that, a little more just small talk. I bring up, my buddy over there, and I point towards the weird, creepy gnome in the corner, who's licking a frozen glass of something.
You mean halfling?
Oh, halfling. Sorry, halfling. I don't know what race you guys are.
I don't see
Oh, wow.
race.
If you're not a dwarf, you're a human. All right, I said it. I fucking said it.
Wow.
Wow. Oh boy. Okay. Now we see.
Ooh, 50% of the party got kicked out, and it's not even 10 p.m.
Thorax just wasted. Yeah, I know. What's up with that? No, he's kind of got a crush on that one girl who comes in all the time. Abigail, Aldrin, Annette. You know her?
I cannot say that we do. We have not been here. We do not talk to a lot of people. I suppose maybe she is. Is she one of the performers for tonight? Is that why you are here?
Do I know the answer to that? Because I don't think she is.
No, she is not.
Okay. Now to see if Thorak knows the answer to that. He does not. Yeah, I think she's one of the dancers.
They're not dancers, they are singers.
The performers. I don't know.
Yes, the Hope Singers.
Yeah. I think so. I know she came around here quite a bit, and he's a very wealthy business tycoon. So he
what does he take?
I believe the word is patron. A patron of this establishment.
He is a patron of this establishment. What are his other business dealings? Maybe we could network a bit.
I just guard the guy.
Okay.
He signs his name on a lot of things. He talks to people in by the beach. He talks to people on the land. He talks to people in the mountains.
Okay. I'm trying to like pin you with a deception check, but I'm like, technically none of this is like exciting.
It's not a deception check. Everything I said was true.
Well, deception doesn't mean.
Yeah. I will say make a deception check because he doesn't have a crush on Annette. That is, I assume.
The front desk
Maybe?
lady thought he did.
We're second
Oh,
cousins.
she did not think that.
Oh, okay. I got.
Well, no, yeah, she thought it first. You're right.
Four. Yes. Okay. 16.
All right.
I believe him.
That's a 7, and a cocked, and a 7. So there's like, oh, okay, this is very interesting.
Yeah. So
Although Henna actually, now she believes it too. She's like, oh, okay.
I didn't know all of that.
Yeah, he told me when we were in the bathroom earlier.
I'm just looking back at them because they keep looking at me.
I'm like giving you thumbs up randomly and like finger gunning. You're getting like your tongue stuck to your ice drink. Anyways,
but Henna speaks up and she says, I mean, Annette, I do know she's been around a little bit more in the last few months.
Yeah, we thought we'd see her in here because, he was seeing her around, but she hasn't been here anytime he's checked.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't come all the time. She was just here a few nights ago. She's not here every night.
Like turned into no. I'm like.
So, that other night that she was here, my friend, he is becoming suspicious. Perhaps was she with somebody else here?
Oh no, she never is.
Hmm.
Always on her own. Not that I haven't seen her try. She is a bit of a flirt, so I could understand why your friend might be a little bit taken with her. But, not specifically with someone, no.
Did you then? It seems that you liked perhaps Annette, that she was a good patron here.
Yeah, she never really caused all that much of a fuss. For a long time, she just kind of sat quietly and listened and watched, and then she became a little bit more involved. But she's never been a problem.
Mm-hmm. Come clean.
Yeah.
With the two strangers there too.
Perhaps we can talk with you about her just a little bit.
I mean, I'm working right now. I will be off later tonight, maybe in a few hours.
Who is this saying this?
This is Hannah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought it was the wife who knew this.
Wow, why
no,
you do
no.
Oh I was like, God. Oh, she's not a wife. She's an escort. I see. Okay.
I'm in a synthesized store.
Okay. So yeah, the two of you actually sitting over at the tables and stuff. You do see a few very, very nicely dressed women. Kind of just wandering through, seemingly very unattached. They Bruce doesn't ask them to buy a drink or anything. They just kind of sit around.
Oh. Is there any Annette looking come by?
Not that you can see.
Can I sniff it?
Go ahead and make a smell perception check. Store, what are you doing during all this?
Ooh. I got perception 19.
Okay.
I am sort of looking around to see who's talking a lot, who's telling like big stories, particularly sort of around the bar, because I will have to go up and get my next drink at some point. So I'm looking for someone telling large stories, not necessarily like big stories, but loudly telling stories around the bar or group, and just sort of yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Okay. So you see primarily of these. Well, make me a perception or an insight check.
It's gonna be perception, I think. Let's see which one's worse. It's gonna be insight.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. They're both
Okay.
-1.
All right.
Oh wow.
That's an 8.
I mean, the ones that are drawing your attention are this like trio of like younger women, probably in their 20s, and they're just like and like being really, really obnoxious at their table, and it's like, Aaliyah, like I can take this shot with my eyes closed. Oh my gosh, like really annoying.
So, what are you looking at?
Okay, I'm looking for people who are talking more, who will speak loosely as drinks flow. I'm going to, because I still need more drinks. This establishment doesn't sell pints of ale.
They do not.
Okay. That won't work. Yeah, I'll approach the table with the loud caddy, or not caddy.
I'm gonna join
Giggle.
with Store. I'm gonna follow Store too.
Okay.
Are they gnomes or humans?
No, these are like human girls.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they are all. Yeah. Yep.
Is this? Are these seats taken? Seeing Elias coming behind me.
So like the one in the middle, like this very blonde, like very long hair, very nice clothes and stuff. She's like, no.
Yes. Have you seen Annette?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Excuse my friend. He's a little preoccupied with someone at the moment. I don't.
Wait, what? Me?
Do you ladies come here often? You look like you do. You seem to know the place.
Yeah, we come here like every week. Isn't that right to sell that? Yeah, probably like every week, sometimes every other week. Just depends on, what groups are performing and things.
So you watch the Hope Singer Sisters often? Or are they one of your favorites?
They're just, less awful than some of the other groups. And we just kind of wanted to go out tonight.
Girls' night? Sorry, I can't.
Yeah, you're not there. Shush.
Or from the other side of the bar.
Please, what are you drinking? Let me grab one.
Okay. I don't know
Make it
booze.
expensive.
It's like some sort of like really awfully like colorful.
It's a grasshopper.
I have no idea what that means.
It's a grasshopper.
Sure.
Grasshopper comes in the stem, like the stem glass. It is neon green, and it's with like not apple schnapps, like melon schnapps and just like other sugary bullshit. And it's like good when you have one, but when you have any more, you're just like, oh, sugar. And it's,
wow.
I would say they're like pink though, these
Pink,
things.
I like it. Okay.
And they're really expensive. They're like 12 gold each.
Okay. Let's do that. Yeah.
Anything for your ladies.
So 36 gold plus the 3 for my next whiskey.
Sure.
Wow.
Elias thought
You guys are spending a lot.
Yo, we got like 400 Jeezels up in here.
I have like 50 G.
But yeah, when you order this round, like the girl in the middle, she's just like, "Oh wow, thanks. If you want, you can come sit by me." And she kind of like shoves her friend like out of her chair. Like,
Oh,
"You
can I
sit
too?
right here?"
Okay, and I sit right there.
No,
Why?
no, thank you. No.
I'm pretty sure she could punt you out of that seat.
Wow, that's so mean. I want to sit here
Come over and
too.
sit by to Zelda. She's nice.
Okay, I'll go sit on her.
Sit on her. I mean, she's a little bit more like, you're a little, so whatever. But like, just so you know, no.
So if you guys come here so often and you seem just so delightful, you must know everyone who comes through here.
I think basically everybody.
Yeah, you seem. You would obviously know if someone stopped coming. Someone was constantly waiting for someone. That seems someone constantly coming, looking for someone and never meeting them. That seems like that would be right up your lady's alley.
I mean, I guess.
What?
Would you like to be up that lady's alley?
Aaron, shush. I insist that you shush.
Shooting myself.
Oh, you must have great stories from this place. What's your best story from your favorite night here?
I mean, this one time. What's her name? Shoot, what's her name? Michaela. She had like 14 shots and she totally barfed like all over that little Bruce guy, the bartender. Oh my gosh, it was so gross. And Michaela's just like, yeah, that's not like the best story. No.
Oh my gosh, it's the best story I've ever heard.
No, I mean, no, there's like that sometimes there's like kind of famous people who come by, or like really rich people that come by, or like really handsome people that come by.
Oh my gosh, let me know.
None as handsome as me.
Yeah, you could make a charisma check for that.
I'm unmuting it anymore.
18.
Oh
wow.
shoot. So Aaliyah, the girl in the middle, is just like, I mean, no, for sure. And she kind of like leans into you a little bit.
And I leaned into store too.
No, you're on the other side of
like
Aaliyah
across the
from
table.
Like on the table, head in his lap, like.
Yeah.
I don't think that's physically possible.
You're not big enough for the table.
Oh my god. So yeah, we're looking for a girl.
I mean, we're right here.
Oh no, not you. I mean, Annette.
Damn.
I mean, she comes around. If you really need her, then like go talk to her. You don't have to come and hang out with us.
I mean, I want to, but I don't know where she is. So I was asking
I don't know
for
where
help,
she is either.
and I
She
took
doesn't
5
hang out
gold,
here.
5 gold out, and then. Do you want
I
this?
don't need your money. I have so much more money than that. I do not need your cash, little man.
I took 5 more, 10 gold. How about this?
I'm going to repeat. I do not need your money. Okay?
Okay. Do you want to see a magic trick?
Maybe if it's you walking away. You disappear.
Shit.
Wow, you're so mean.
Is this the one that's right beside me?
I don't know. Like, take your pick. It's one of them.
Oh, I know they're my new favorite characters.
I'm just gonna cast shape water and then splash her face with the water.
I will lap. That is one of his better tricks.
Oh no, what happened? Oh my god, what happened to the water? Oh my god, I'm sorry. And I wipe her face with the towel. And I try to sneak a gold from her pouch.
Make a sleight of hand check with disadvantage.
Oh my god.
This is
Disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh shit. I got 2. I'm gonna use luck.
Okay.
Ooh, slider at 15.
Okay. Yeah, you like reach down and you like snag like a gold coin out of her little purse that she's got next to her. But because she's kind of like trapped in between the two of you at this point, she's like, Michaela, can you go tell Bruce, get this guy kicked out? This is like not cool.
Oh, I'm out. Bye. Bye, Felicia. And I left. And I go to join.
Weirdo.
I'm gonna go join Torek.
Okay.
Dude,
And
how
I
much
just
of
took
that
it the gold quiet.
Because I know we were
And-
far away, but like, how much did we see of commotion?
I mean, this is while you guys are doing other things, so you may have heard a little bit in the background, but not enough to be really paying attention.
I
Yeah.
will apologize for my friend and buy another round.
Okay. Another 36 gold worth of drink.
Oh my god. I tried to sniff the coin. Can I smell Annette on it?
No, you cannot smell it.
Do they notice him just like,
No,
No, because
coin.
he left.
I left and I took a coin
Oh.
from the pouch.
Yeah.
oh, the coin? Okay.
Yeah, I tried to. Have I recognized any smell from it before? Nowhere.
Mm-mm. Just a lot of orange smell, a lot of booze smell, a lot of perfume smells. But yeah, so after you get the drinks, the girls are like totally fawning over you again, and it's like, you're just the nicest, most chivalrous person, aren't you? You're in the army. I've seen these uniforms before. That's pretty great.
The Jahir have a reputation to uphold.
Mm-hmm.
We do a lot of work, and work takes me all over. It has brought me here. Have you noticed? I won't trouble you with it. It's not.
No,
not
what
important.
is
It's
it?
actually-
You doing something interesting?
Oh man.
We're getting nowhere.
We've noticed. How do I phrase this? There is someone going around, sort of taking advantage of young girls. And I'll pull out one of the letters
Okay.
from R, and I'll keep it out so it's just like the last little bit. Like, I hope you had an enjoyable time at this place. I can't let you know who it was, as they are unfortunately a victim. But have you, or do you know anyone who has received letters like this or talked of someone like this?
No, I don't know anybody personally. Is this somebody who's been coming here? Uh-oh.
He's frozen.
Oh, I was like, is
Generally
he thinking-
richer. Oh God. Am I back?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you're
good.
back.
I thought it was me that froze actually, because no one was moving for me.
It's generally richer establishments that it's probably well over. But if you haven't seen anything here, then I guess I
haven't been seeing anybody get like dragged out and kidnapped.
Good enough for me.
But
During that time, I'm gonna try to simp around.
But so hang on, I'll get to you. in a
Yeah, it's
second.
fine. Sorry.
But when you have the letter and it's like signed R on the end, to Zelda, the other girls is like, are they all with like the R?
Not always with the R, but generally sort of a non-distinct
Okay.
name, not an identifier.
Because I was
Why?
just thinking, because I mean, sometimes Rosen comes in and he picks up letters here while we're like hanging out. I don't know. It's just he has an R name.
This is interesting. Can you describe Rosen to me?
I mean, he's like this really old known guy. He's like a butler for somebody, I think. We just figured he was picking up the guy's mail. Right? Aaliyah, isn't he like
Yeah.
he's like the butler of that really that hot guy you were like hitting on a few weeks ago. Oh, hitting on him? No. I wasn't interested in him. No. But yeah, I think Rosen's like the butler of that guy. Probably.
Do you remember his name?
Let me see.
Because I feel going around looking for a hot man, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, his name is like Tristan Whetstone. He's like, he's a family of, they were like masons, and they made all these like really fancy houses and stuff a really long time ago. So he's like super loaded because both of his parents died like probably a long time ago and left him with a ton of cash. So he's got a whole mountain of money. But he's like super, I don't know. He acts all like cool and stuff.
If my experience is right, he's generally a jerk.
Yeah. And Aaliyah's like, yeah, super a jerk.
At this point, getting this, I will I'll look over and I'll see Thorak and Denono and their card game going. I have some friends I catch up to, and I'll look around. When you guys leave, feel free to come find me.
Okay.
And walk away.
Okay. And you leave and they're just like, okay.
Oh boy.
And I'll walk over, hope sometime after, well, to whenever that lines up with card games.
Right.
That was about like 2.5 rounds of drinks. I'm sure there was more conversation in between that.
Yeah. So the two of you at the table, I'm gonna just like line everything up so like you guys all meet at the table now. No more alternating timelines.
So Thorak just turns to Denono in front of Elias. He's like, you know, the grass is always greener when you burn the bridge to the other side. And then looks at my lack of 10 gold and turns over to Elias.
I mean, I think the one who's down the most gold I know is definitely Store. He's dropped like 100 gold since he walked in this place.
Store, you got our next round? I got the last one.
Sure, I'll get one more.
Store, how could you handle talking to the girls like that? They're so mean.
Oh, Elias, you are very eager. The best thing you can do is let them talk, and you'll get your time in. Don't push. You push. You work too hard. You. If you want to get a bird to eat out of your hand, you don't chase the bird down. You throw breadcrumbs in front of you and.
No, I just summon it from the portal. Sorry, I clip and get Corgi out. Is it like this? I force it.
Or you can trap them, and when you trap them, then you can not do a non-lethal trap. Take them, put them in a cage, and then slowly teach them to eat out of your hand.
Oh yeah, only feed them by the hand. They will learn whenever I put hand.
Okay, yeah, that might work for birds. But you do that with people, and you will be arrested.
Ask the person who has a net about that, I guess.
I just opened up the chat for a second, and I just see Beauty going like, we don't like that crap. We don't like breadcrumbs.
I don't know.
Speak for yourself, first of all.
He also has like no intelligence and no wisdom. He's just a charming idiot.
Oh, you and me both?
Oh sure.
Oh man.
All right, what you got? What you guys got? I got none.
I found the name of a old gnome who's goes by the name Rosen. which starts with an R.
Oh yeah.
He's an old gnomish butler to a rich, apparently hot man named Tristan Whetstone,
Okay.
who builds houses, or his parents built houses, and he inherited so much money. So really hoping it's this guy, because that'll help me recoup a lot on the night.
Oh yeah. We should go find that guy.
Well, it's not rushed yet, but good lead to check out. Also, the butler comes here to pick up the letters. So maybe staking out looking for him if he comes in tonight.
Oh, we're trapping a gnome?
We're trapping? I can do
Yeah.
trap. Janono and I, we broke even on some gambling, and I got drunk. So it was pretty successful.
So you didn't break even. I'm taking it.
How do you break even?
Well, I lost
Is it-
10 gold. You won 8 gold. So overall, that's -2, which is an even number. So you broke even.
Huh.
If it was a 1 or a 3, then you'd break odd.
That
That's how
doesn't make
gambling works.
sense.
Remember this.
Dwarven math.
Oh,
Why they're really
I
good at
also
making
learned-
like underground cities is because of the dwarven math.
I also learned that the dealer's name is Hannah the Hand. How funny is that? Hannah the Hand. She's been working here for like 100 years, and she's said the place has been around longer. And a nice couple. They're from over in the east, and they talk with like this accent that I can't really do.
Is that all?
Do you know anything?
No,
No,
we
that's
guess
it.
nothing.
All right. Should we just wait for the gnome?
Where?
Here?
Well, we
Yeah.
want to see the singers, see if a gnome shows up and picks up letters.
Okay.
And is there a third thing, or are we just sort of drinking a little bit?
Well, I only had 2 Long Islands, so it sounds like I found a third thing.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh.
I'm not gonna drink. I'm just gonna sit here and glaring at those ladies. Like mean glare. Just like
Just like legs crossed, arms crossed, just like I hate you. Definitely, if you ever make eye contact with them, they kind of glare back, just like.
Did I notice this?
Make a perception check.
11.
Not really, no. Because within a few minutes, the Hope Singers come out. It's a trio of halfling women. They look very similar. They're probably sisters, and they perform some wonderful music. They harmonize, the 3 of them, and they have these like kind of castanet things to do this really cool rhythm as they sing. And you guys notice like at the front, there's like this really old, like frumpy black dragonborn guy who sits in the front, and he's kind of like bouncing along to the music, and then in between like the songs he like turns around, he like talks to the people behind him and stuff. Seems very, very friendly dude.
Can I get in on that action? I kind of want to talk to him.
Okay.
And Drunk Thorak is very, very like, he's like, loud person.
Okay. So you go up and sit next to him.
Yeah, and I'll bop along for the song, but after I want to talk to him.
Okay, so what do you want to say to him?
Want to just start out like seeing what he's talking about with the other guys, see if I can catch a name, who he is. What's that?
I mean, the second you sit down next to him and like he notices that you're there, he's like, "Whoa, hey!"
These guys? Have you heard them? You heard them?
I'm here all the time. I listen to everybody. My name is Anso. What's your name?
Anso Thorak.
Thorak.
Let me
So
tell you
good to meet
something. I never heard him in my ear. This
Mhm.
one? I never heard him. This year? You want to know something about this year?
Sure.
I never
Yes.
heard him. And now I hear him and it's amazing.
They're really good. They're so good. I wish I could sing like that. I can't sing. It's
You
really
can't-
hard to sing.
You can sing. Anyone can sing. I believe that.
Mm.
Anyone can.
Dragonborn, we have a really hard time to sing because it echoes more in our snouts.
So you're like your own ambiance. You don't have to. You don't
It's
have
hard to
have,
sound as good though. There's people who get. I'm also kind of tone deaf, so
yeah.
it's a problem.
What are you? You said he's a black dragonborn.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I know, like, please don't be offended.
Okay.
I know, like the big dragons, they can breathe like fire. Do you breathe? Can you breathe fire?
No.
Ah,
But I can spit some really nasty acid though. That's pretty good.
Whoa! You gotta lead with that, man. It's like.
I mean, it's not really nice. People are kind of rude about it because it's kind of gross.
Dude, I summon a hammer from my sternum. All right, like.
I mean, but at least it doesn't like smell bad and like.
I've never smelt a sternum.
I mean, I don't know. I was meaning more your weapon, not your sternum. But I mean, it's not like the acid is like this beautiful fog or whatever. It's like it's kind of gross. People always make comments about like hygiene and stuff. It's especially because because I'm a black dragonborn. People are kind of rude about it, especially the other dragonborn. Oh my gosh,
That's fucked up. That's fucked. Let me tell you something. Sorry, for my stinky breath. I'd stinky breath them.
I mean, but that just kind of confirms all the prejudices, right? If there's like, wow, you're really awful, and then you're just like, bah, I'm gonna be awful to you. Then there's like, wow, you're kind of awful.
No, let me tell you, if someone's awful to me first, I'm gonna be awful to them. You know, it's like I start out putting my best foot forward, and if you can't respect me like that, then I'm not gonna respect you like that. Yeah.
All right. One second, they're about to sing again, and then there's like another song, and he refuses to talk at all while they're singing, while the sisters are singing.
I just bop.
And then after they're done, hang on, what were we talking about?
I was about to ask. Do you know? You come here. You listen with the ears all the time. Do you know? Hold on. Store.
Oh,
I will.
Don't yell in here. They don't like it when you yell in here. No. This is where the classy
Hearing my
people are.
name, I will walk over. Gorak, we've told you, you don't need to yell in.
No, you told Elias that. You never told me that, so I was allowed to.
I heard my name.
Anyways, what was that girl who we were looking for?
Annette.
Annette.
Have you seen Annette around here before, right?
I mean, yeah, I'm here almost every day.
It's been like a few days. A few days.
She was here a couple nights ago.
Do you remember? Do you see her like go?
Yeah, I think so.
When?
I mean, she went out the front door.
That's probably.
Didn't she?
Uh-oh.
I don't usually get super drunk every night. Most of the time, I just buy one drink so that I can sit here and listen to it. Because if I drank a whole lot every night, I would have no money. But that was not a good night for me.
Like emotionally, do you want to like talk about it for like 45 minutes?
Oh my god.
No, it was more that I was not seeing as clearly as I usually do. But yeah, I mean, no. I think she left. Yeah, I think I remember her leaving.
Was it like by herself or was she with the homies?
Sorry.
Homie.
Give me 1 second to compose myself. I think she was by herself. She never really had homies. Like she talked to me kind of. She wasn't really all that nice.
What do you mean she wasn't nice? I thought I heard she was nice.
Who said who?
I don't know, her mom or something.
I mean, moms always think
She said
everybody's
her mom
nice.
was messy. Wait, her mom said she was messy.
Yeah, she wasn't really that nice. She was not very nice.
She wasn't nice. A lot of people we've said She's very nice to people, spending a lot of time talking to them, talking to
That's a very
many people.
valid.
Almost flirty, not.
I mean,
towards-
flirty is not the same thing as nice. You know what I mean?
Fair
I thought what was going on earlier there. Those girls, they were being plenty flirty to you, friend. Which, like, by
Star,
the
were you
way,
getting it on? Star.
congrats. They're very picky. If they
Star.
find you attractive, that means something. But
High
you
five
know,
me.
it's
High
not like
five
they're nice.
Star. High five.
I will high five correct.
I miss wildly with a lot of enthusiasm.
Oh my god.
But you know, I mean, Annette was not like the same, but like also kind of the same. You know what I mean? I think it was like she was trying to copy them, kind of thing. Like when she first started coming here, she was more quiet and kind of fine, and then she kind of started to be more like girls like that as time went on. You know what I mean?
Are most of the girls in this bar like that?
No, most maybe, but not all of them. Especially not like the married ones. They're mostly okay.
Yeah, they're okay until they become widow.
Then I'll make them okay.
Yeah.
Your friend is weird and a little bit creepy.
We
He's
are
like a little weird, like
very aware.
That's my trademark.
Where?
All right, shall we go look at the whetstone?
What?
The whetstone.
Are we building something? Are we
Oh,
crafting?
we can't leave in the middle of the performance.
Oh,
we
still
gotta-
performing?
Yeah,
We gotta
yeah.
finish
Hang
the
on.
song.
There's one more song. There's one more, one last
okay.
one, and then they perform one more beautiful, like kind of like a haunting song. And it wraps up, and like Ansel has some like tears. It's just like I really like that one.
Me too, Fred.
Do I really need to go home now?
Okay.
So my wife's gonna be so mad at me.
Wait, you have a wife?
Yeah.
No, don't tell him. He'll try to kill us.
Don't be weird about people's spouses. That's rude. That's not cool.
You gotta
Okay.
get out where you can.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You gotta get out where you can.
Yep. All right. I gotta go. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Have a nice night, friend.
Okay. Bye. He kind of like
Bye.
gets up and like wobbles up.
Oh my god.
So he was trying to be like the girls that are nice to you if you have lots of money. I found something else out, so I'm the
Now we
hero.
have 3 things.
I don't know where to start. We spent the whole night.
Yeah. At this point, I'm gonna say it's like 10:30, 11.
Oh.
Is the bar starting to close down or no?
It's starting to wrap up now that the performance is done. This is not like a crazy wild like drink till you can't stand sort of place. It's like show up, drink, and you know people are kind of dispersing. There are still some people at like the card tables, and like 1 or 2 people at the bar. But yeah, mostly people are heading out.
Yeah. Is there any Rosen show up or no? Like.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Shit.
3.
You don't see
Having-
anybody.
Having not been distracted by any conversation, I think I would be looking for
All right, you
I
make
got
a perception
3.
check.
What's wrong with my rolls?
15.
So you keep an eye on like the front door and like kind of looking around. You don't see any people. Like you see a few gnomes. This district has a lot more gnomes and stuff, but none that seem to like walk up to the table and then leave.
Also, I play the pan flutes, not like I am playing them here now, but I do that sometimes. So I would be thinking about this music and thinking of maybe how I could play it.
Okay.
We could have gone for extermination.
I like what we did more than what we could have done.
But those ladies.
You live your whole life in regret.
Yeah, I do.
Or you really
Well,
live.
Yeah.
There will be plenty of creatures to exterminate.
Wait. What is it?
Yeah, we should go exterminate those ladies.
Whoa.
Oh,
What?
it does seem that it is about time to.
Exterminate.
And I put my hand on
that?
Thorak's shoulder, and it's to get you to a bed to lie down.
You can't tell me what to do, old man.
Are
I'm
we
gonna try to
getting?
run away and just face plant a little bit.
Okay.
Shit! I told myself I was gonna be able to stand in here.
Oh,
Thorax starts kind of like whimpering a little bit on the ground.
Alright. So Bruce comes over from around the bar and he's like, I think your friend probably needs to go home.
Yeah.
You're fucking
Are we
tall.
getting a room here?
yeah. How much are rooms here for the night?
I believe there's 6 gold for the night for one. It's got 2 decent sized beds in it. Could probably fit all 4 of you if you're willing to share.
Oh, I'm willing to share if you guys are.
I sleep on the floor.
Okay. You sleep?
Why don't we grab 2 rooms so we have space?
Okay.
3 gold a pop. I'm in.
All right. I gave 3 goals too.
As do I.
So you guys go over to talk to the receptionist lady.
Yes.
She's like, how did y'all have a good night?
Yeah.
Do you have a good night? How is your night?
I mean, I always have a good night, honey.
That's
It's
all.
great.
I have a question.
Mhm.
I said something, and well, I was with Dorak all night, and there were no women who talked to him.
Yeah, maybe they just didn't get
Unless
the vibe.
Hannah the Hand talked to me.
You mean Henna?
That's what I said.
Mm-hmm. She's very nice, isn't she?
She is so nice. Where do you
Mhm.
guys even find her? I want
I
one
mean,
for
she
like
just
my
kinda showed
pocket.
up.
You know, like you get like a small one, you put it in your. I'm gonna stop drunk Thorakin. I could do this for like hours. I'm just gonna.
Uh,
Yeah.
Did
I'm
you
sorry
see-
that Annette never showed up.
oh yeah, I was gonna ask that. Did you see Resin too?
Who?
Rosen? The
No, I
Rose.
didn't see him. Is he a friend of yours?
He's my far relative.
I kind of don't believe that, considering you were lying about that earlier today.
Well, I was not. I thought it was true.
He's in love with Rosen.
I put my hands on both their shoulders, both Thorak and Elias. My friends have had a decent amount to drink tonight. It's time we get them to bed.
Okay. All right.
All right, so you want the 2 rooms then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I give
So-
3 gold.
She rings you up. She takes your money. She gives you keys for your room. As you turn to leave store, immediately behind you are the 3 girls. It's like, are you going? Are you leaving?
Yeah,
Now's your
grab-
chance.
I grab store hand.
You
Yeah,
gotta
we are
let
leaving.
you gotta let Liam first. You gotta let Liam go first.
I'll send Thorak, Elias, and Denono up. I was just getting them to bed. Some of them can't drink as much as the other, but I am getting ready to head out. Are you leaving as well?
I mean, yeah, we live kind of around, so we're just gonna go home.
Well, it's late. I'll walk you.
Okay. I mean, kind of far because we live in 3 different places. We're not like sisters or anything. No.
Wait.
Bet.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want to RP through this entire walk with these 3 girls, or do you want to just tell me what happens?
We'll just jump ahead to the next morning, and I'll.
The shades close on the evening.
Yeah, send me like some message of like, if there is something of note that happened, let me know.
I'm gonna just copy the spell into my book for 2 hours.
All right.
Like the shield and then protection against evil and good.
Okay.
And I go to bed after.
All right.
I will
Alright.
be holding a bucket for Thorak and reminding him to do prestidigitation to get rid of it when it happens.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. So there's wonderful bro moments. And I believe we'll wrap it up of the night and we'll go to break now. Super
Okay.
much later break than we
Sorry.
usually do. We'll do a little bit after break, but we will not go super, super late tonight. Boy, fun times at Rich
Oh
People
my God.
Places.
Oh man, getting drunk off rich people drinks is the best.
You guys spend like lots of money.
All right, so we'll see stream back in a little while. We're gonna take like a 10 minute. We'll try and be fast, but
Okay.
we'll see you in a little bit.
Wow, so
Hey,
Oh really?
we're back.
hello.
We're back. We're back.
Hello.
Crazy. We're just chatting. And while we were on break, we kind of talked through the fact that while walking these lovely ladies home, that they would have told Store where the house of Tristan Whetstone is, so he knows where to go. But now it is morning the next day. You wake up in these very nice beds in these very fancy rooms with very nice soft sheets and feather pillows, and everything is just really, really fancy and nice in these rooms.
This floor is very soft.
I'm also, but not as willing, laying in the floor, but in the middle between the two beds. Like I tried to get on one, I missed. Tried to get on the other, missed, and just ended on the floor in between.
So the two of you sleeping in one room did not use either of the beds.
I'm on next room.
6 gold well spent.
Gotcha.
I was waiting on Store to come back in the room. No, not for that. Just a roommate, but it's just like, oh,
It's a little late. What were you doing?
And then at the same time, I'm gonna make some like remedy for Thorek and Store a little bit for alcohol stuff.
Like a little pick me up in the morning.
Pick me up, yeah, with my Harvelicin.
All right, but you guys are able to meet back downstairs. There is like a nice complimentary breakfast. It's very good food, very nice. Lots of like fruit and very nice prepared meats and breads and eggs and stuff.
Ooh, nice.
The only free thing in the whole place.
And I take advantage. I eat like 6 eggs, like 3 pieces of toast, and just everything else I can shove in my mouth.
Star eats like he always does, a lot.
I made these for you guys for hangover. Here.
Go. Thank you.
Like as you walk by the receptionist desk, the receptionist is like, "Is that a hickey on your neck, Star?"
I'll put my cowl out.
I look at it. Oh wow.
Ellis is like, I didn't do that. How'd you get that?
Yeah, how did you get that? You didn't come back to the room last night.
That's how I got it.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
All right. So
the good news is, though, I did find the house of Rosen and Tristan Wheatstone. Although Rosen is his butler, they're not related.
Okay. Should we go check it out?
That was my plan. Does anyone else have other leads they want?
I feel like
we gotta go kill something, right?
Yeah.
You know, just take care of that extermination real quick. We keep putting it on a back burner, and I just feel like if we keep doing it, someone else is gonna do it. You know? And it's like, it's free gold to just like probably smash some bugs. And I just think that'd be a good morning activity. You know, get the blood flowing before talking.
Sure.
Some of these richer, fancy people, maybe I wouldn't know anything about because I am Denono.
Oh my god.
7 a.m.
point,
Hey,
Denono.
Watterson!
Yeah, if we're early, we can always go. We can also always scout it out. I don't. I'm looking at a clock.
Oh, I see.
Oh my god.
Look at a real life clock. Like, what time is it?
Yeah.
What time is it?
Yeah, we should.
Stuart pulls out his pocket sundial.
We should
You know,
probably.
it's weird. It's that time there. It's actually 3 hours earlier by my sundial.
Oh, yeah. we should. We, we should go kill something first, and then we can stalk here, come back here at night, and then probably wait for Rosin or go directly to their house. Do you think it's a good idea?
No, I think he was right the first time. We should probably come back here after we exterminate. You know, just look around for another few hours.
Nights here have been successful. We've gotten good information.
Yeah,
100% of the nights we spent at this place have been very fruitful.
yeah. All right, so we're going to.
That's the only percentage Thorak knows.
I just ignore him now. So we're going to Greater Shark?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that where we were going?
Was
That's extermination quest.
Greater
the
Shaz.
Whetstone Mansion, that's in the Gem Heights, or is
Yeah,
that in the
it's like a couple streets over. It's not really all that far from where you're at.
Oh. All right.
I mean, if we want to go see if this
Yeah.
exterminator.
No. It is pretty late for right now. I feel like we might want to
Yeah.
do that now, and then a week from now do the other thing. With some
Oh,
extermination.
oh.
Let's just go.
Let's go. I want to kill stuff.
Where are you
We are
going?
scouting the nearby locations
Okay.
on our way to the exterminator. Is that
Yeah.
We're going to
So
the
I will-
Whetstone Mansion.
Yeah.
The Whetstone Estates. Okay.
Jesus.
You're throwing me for so many loops. You're like, we're gonna go and kill these things. We're gonna go exterminate. We're gonna last second, and I'm like, all right, mentally preparing for this. Okay, and then all of a sudden, like, nope, we're going over here. Okay.
So this is the estate we'll be checking out.
Okay.
Whetstone Estate. Seeing it in the daylight, anything culty about it?
Make a perception check.
Does it look like it says store your kidnapped person?
May I also participate in this
Yeah.
perception?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and make a mark on the ground in front of estate.
4. Okay.
17.
17. All right. So this estate is like there are some grounds, but it kind of the house itself is really reminiscent of I don't know the name of it, but like the third Indiana Jones movie, The Holy Grail, that the place where the Grail is, where it's like just carved directly out of the face. This very intricate house carved directly out of the cliff face. And you can tell that there's like different types of stone that have been like set in perfectly seamlessly, just like these changes of pattern and color through the front of the house. But there is like an estate, like grounds almost that there's not like trees or grass or anything, but there are like kind of like in Arizona where it's like gravel front yards and things where it's like stone features and stuff like that. But it's not like super dense or anything, so you can see nothing shouts there's a cultist in here, there's anything like that. No, nothing like that.
Unless you were to shout it.
There's a cultist in here.
I think there's one inside.
Oh.
All right. So are we continuing on to the extermination job?
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Let's keep going.
Okay, so you walk right up to the house and then you turn around and you leave.
Is it like a dead end street or?
No, it's just kind of like on the street. There's like houses. It's actually like next door to Tiselda's house. One of the girls from the night before. There's like other houses on the side of it. It's a different style and stuff than the other houses next door and along the street, but not like crazy. So it doesn't look like it's not like Dracula's castle or anything.
That'd be good.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep going.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk
I follow.
And you are going to the
Greater
exterminate-
Shark. Yeah.
Exterminate.
All right. Okay. All right. So make an investigation check or something. You only have a name and a place. So see how long it takes
Investigation. Yeah, investigation.
Okay.
15.
All right. So you are able to find your way to Greater Shaft without a huge problem. It's not super crazy far away. In terms of a lot of the buildings and stuff, it's kind of similar to the Gemmed Heights, but larger, because a lot of the Gemmed Heights people are gnomes. So they are a bit smaller, though they do accommodate for larger guests and stuff. But here, you see a lot of Dragonborn, specifically metallic Dragonborn. There are a lot around here. Absolutely no chromatic scaled Dragonborns to be seen. Though there are other races, there are no metallic, there are no chromatic, only metallic Dragonborn around here.
All right.
And you were able to find, you were pointed to the house of, what is it? Celine?
Dion?
I don't think so.
Damn.
What's the name? Celine Detweiler.
Oh,
That sounds
that
pretty
one.
close.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're two
Wait.
Weiler. I
Det.
remember
We
now.
know Det. Isn't the captain Det? Captain Fail Det?
Detmeyer.
Dang
Yeah.
it!
Phalanari Detmeyer.
It's too similar.
Yep.
Yep.
So excited.
All right.
So it's house. Yeah. Well,
What was that,
knock
sorry?
on the
You'll
knock on the door.
It is answered by this old brass dragonborn woman with like super wrinkled up face, these little glasses and stuff. She's wearing like this little house dress and slippers on her little dragonborn feet, and she's hello.
Hi.
Exterminators?
Yep. You requested exterminator. We're here.
Oh yes, I did that days ago.
Yeah. You know,
Oh,
some wild
shit.
animals like attacked and killed a bunch of people or whatever.
Yes, I did. It was actually quite awful. Yes.
It was terrible, really.
But yes, through around the side, I have it's a frog problem. I don't
frog?
really want to go by myself. But if you go around the side of the house, there's a path. It goes into the cliffs. We have one of those really, really nice, like gardens, kind of like into the cliffs that opens up to the top and things. And just about a week ago, I went over and there's these like little frog people, and they're really awful.
People?
You know, our buddy here, Elliot, he has a crow. Birds are their like natural predator, so he could just whoop
Perfect.
that over.
Oh,
Yeah.
how big is the frog people?
People.
I mean, they're about
On my side?
like, a little bit smaller, maybe, but there's a few of
Oh.
them, and I mean, they're definitely like people. They've got like spears and things.
Oh, they talk?
Not anything that I could understand, but yes, if you can get rid of them, I'll pay you a little bit. I can't imagine they're super dangerous, but
Sure,
I
why not?
pay you a good 75 gold for it.
Sounds like a
For
great
each
day
person?
to me.
I mean, just for all of it. I mean, I had
Oh.
put aside 75
frog.
for the per frog.
No, judging by the size of them, would Store have ever fought these in the Jahir? Anything like this?
I would say make a luck check.
Luck?
Luck?
Yeah.
Lucky or unlucky to have fought them.
That's an 8. Straight on the dice.
Um,
I'm not adding it.
Yeah, this isn't something that you've experienced before.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, maybe we can talk to the frogs and then make them leave. We should go talk to them.
I pull out my hammer. Agreed.
Oh, pull out my sword. Diplomacy, it is.
Oh my
All right.
god.
So you
Alright.
head around the side of the house.
Yeah, before we get to there, I keep casting comprehend languages
Okay.
on the way so that in case if they talk, I can understand.
All right.
I'm just like reading my books and I just keep walking.
How?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So you go around. There's like a little gate through, and there's like this kind of high peaked tunnel that there's a little bit of light coming down. This is like right near the top of the cliff, just like out and around past the Mother's Heart. And so you open up this gate, unlocked, and you can make your way through. How are you proceeding? What's the marching order?
I want to go first.
I want to go beside him.
It's only wide enough for one person at a time.
Oh, behind him.
Okay. All right.
Denono, you want to go? Do you?
Let's make.
Sure.
Let's use paladin bread for the sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I will.
Paladin bread.
Wait, is the sandwich like the bookends of this, or is it like?
Yeah, well, because you wouldn't call a sandwich based off the bread you use for it, you know. So it's not a paladin sandwich; it's paladin bread on this Denono Elias sandwich.
What about like
Okay, yeah. So I'm
pumpernickel and
last.
rye?
What kind of sandwich are you eating though? Are you eating a ham sandwich on it? You know? Or,
I
nah,
don't
that's
know.
You say on, right? So yeah, I
Okay.
So it's an Elias and Denono sandwich on Paladins.
Okay. Okay.
It's the deli order if you want.
Sure. Now that we've cleared that up, so Thorak, as you make your way through, you come around a little corner and you can see it opens up into like, it's not very large. It's this little, probably like 20 by 20 space. But as you kind of like poke your head around, you hear the sound of some arrows flying towards you.
Oh shit.
Okay, that's really bad rolls because you've got good armor. So it's a 10 and a 15 to hit.
Miss.
So there's like one that flies past your head and like hits the rock behind you, and one that kind of like bounces off of your armor, and you hear these little like
What did they say?
You don't see. Well, what's your passive perception?
12. Oh, 11.
No, this is Thorak because he's in front.
Oh, minus
okay.
13.
Yeah, you see like little shapes in like these small kind of like bushy plants around in here.
Do you guys talk?
Yeah, talk to me. Hello.
I
don't think they talk. Can I kill him?
You can try. Should we roll initiative? All right, let's roll initiative, y'all.
Finally.
First combat
Battle.
Level 4, right?
I know, yeah.
Shit, I got 2.
Oh man.
Battle.
I really like the thought of getting shot at and then. Do you guys talk? Are you friendly?
Okay.
I don't have to work tomorrow.
He doesn't have to work tomorrow.
I gotta go to work.
Yeah, my commute's short.
Oh my god.
Dumb.
My eyes.
All right.
My back.
Anyone get above a 20?
No.
Okay. 15 to 20?
Okay, we're off to a great
All right.
start.
10 to 15.
I got a 14.
12. Elias, please tell me you got an 8.
5 to 10?
Did you get my 10?
Oh, yeah, there we go. And then Elias, what was yours?
4.
All right. Sounds great.
Sounds phenomenal.
I need to change the music because it's so mellow right now. Give me a sec.
I roll like bad. I only roll good on like useless stuff. Just
Yeah, give me just a second. I am putting in like hit points and stuff.
Should probably see what spells I have prepared.
yeah.
Ah, this will work.
Looks at spell list. Everything's grayed out except smite. Ah, yes, this will work.
It's just smite.
We got frozen.
Yeah, you got frozen again. Okay. All right. So first, it's not you guys because you rolled.
Yeah.
What?
Who would have thought? All right. So you hear some like from like the bushes around you, and like the whoosh of some sort of like magical effect taking place.
Magic.
That's
how I die.
Oh wow.
And then out of the grass around you, for like two teeny little adorable little frog creatures come. They've got like little green and purple skin and these teeny tiny little daggers as they come, and they come flank around each side of you to attack you.
Oh my god.
That's a 22 on one hit.
Yeah, that one
These
hit.
frogs hit
And
her.
a 22 on the other hit.
Oh my
That
god.
one also hits.
So you take 5 piercing damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution save,
Oh.
and then 4 more piercing damage and another Constitution save.
Let me just get the damage in there real quick. Okay.
Oh my god.
First Constitution save is a 7.
Okay. You take 4 points of poison damage as well.
The second Constitution save is
Oh.
a 22.
All right. So these two little frogs like come up and just go. They like stab you at like your knees, and one of them like nicks like a little bit of like an artery, and like a little bit of poison filters through into your blood, and it's unpleasant. It's not really all that nice. And that's their turn. Store, it's your turn.
Ooh, cool. So there's the two little guys that just stabbed Thorak in the legs.
Yep, and then there's at least some that you've heard. You being at the very back of this conga line of people, you haven't seen a ton.
Okay. I'm going to move my way up to the front.
Okay.
And I'm going to make a attack roll against the one that one of the ones that hit Thorak.
Okay.
Is I can't see a map. Is there any way I can gain flanking here?
Yeah. There's enough space in here. There's not a ton of space in here, and we're gonna do theater of the mind for this one, because I don't have minis for these little guys.
Okay. Oh.
Kabluck.
Okay. So the long sword, that's action. That's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
I have a feeling these guys are gonna all die.
Oh my god.
Splat.
That's 14 damage.
So you just sweep across and you just slice this thing right in half.
Oh wow.
And like this spray of like green sticky blood just kind of like explodes across the garden.
Oh my god.
Okay. How big is this garden?
It's like 20 by 20.
20 by 20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action. And I'm going to channel divinity.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use conquering presence.
Okay.
So chosen creatures within 30 feet of you make a wisdom saving throw or become frightened.
Okay.
So I'm going to choose every little frog man that looks like this.
I'm gonna need you to make me a perception check because at least a few of them are kind of hidden from you.
This could be my undoing. That's an 8.
Yeah.
Forgot about my negative.
Yeah, there's... Okay, so you can kind of see the general shape of a couple of them in the grass around you, and then there's the other one that had attacked Thorax. So you can see 3.
Yeah, I'll try to terrify those 3.
Okay, so they need to make, what, a wisdom save?
He's frozen.
Oh no! Okay, you're good now.
DC 13 wisdom saving throw.
Alright, so the one that attacked Thorax, natural 18, so he's good. And then the other 2, that's a 4 and a 13 exactly. So you only managed to get one of them.
Alright.
So what happens to this little guy?
So they are frightened for a minute and can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of their turns.
Okay. And the sphere is like, they can't attack you, can't move closer.
Yep, the normal frightened as they just watch. They just come through and just whoop, right through one of theirs as I walk through, and I'm like looking to keep going in, and like I'm about to murder some frogs.
Oh man, okay.
Oh my god.
Alright. That's Stor's turn. Now we've got Thorak.
I'm gonna kill some frogs.
I'm
gonna look at the one that poisoned me. There you go,
Okay.
I'm gonna kill some frogs. My eyes are gonna roll back and turn black, and I'm gonna cast Hexblade's Curse on him.
Okay.
Oh my. Little frog.
And then my hammer, which I've decided I didn't summon the whole time, I'm gonna summon out of me and just squish right on him.
Alright, make an attack.
What's the bonus to the hit with that? That's +2 bonus. Okay, that's 2.
Oh, little frog.
Okay. I got a 19, which with
Okay.
Hexblade's Curse is a crit.
Oh my god. You splashed the frog.
Let me roll my 1d10.
Okay.
Poor little frog.
So that's 7 plus 2 plus 4. 11, 12, 13 damage on him.
Just for the crit.
Oh, and then I crit, so another
Yeah.
10.
So
So that's
23.
23 damage on him.
I mean, he only had 11 hit points, so you just like totally like flatten. Like, there's not even bones left. It's just a pile of green goo.
And then from that green goo, you see, as I heal 5 HP from it, some of that dead frog's essence absorbs through my weapon into me.
Wow, that's so
It's like
cool.
this splash of like the blood of it kind of like filters and like turns into kind of that same molten material as the hammer and like absorbs up through your hands.
Oh, much better.
That looks so
Gross.
cool.
Fight
Gross.
me. And then I'll end my turn.
Okay.
Looking out for the rest of them.
Okay. All right.
Sweet. And I'll be right back.
All right. Well. Ooh. I'm actually gonna need Aaron for this. Because you hear kind of like echoing on the walls of this garden, this little like chittering, chirping frog sound. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom.
Yep.
Oh, okay. 19.
Okay.
Does it languages or not really?
No. This is
Okay.
this is just a sound.
Okay.
20.
I got a 20 as well.
Okay. I'd love it to be only Aaron. That's only Thorak that's affected.
You probably will be back. We can come back later, or I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it is actually very important to
Oh,
know
okay.
what he's
Okay.
gonna roll. 'Cause
Aaron!
if he rolls badly, then he is stunned until the end of the next round.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Did he say he got 14?
Yeah. We can. Where'd he go? He got 14. Okay, he messages in Discord. So all of you are able to resist the effect of this like red frog guy that's kind of in the back, making this very loud churring noise. But you're able to all resist it, and now it is Denono's turn.
Okay, in this garden, is there are there rock formations or are there places to hide?
There's like a little bench, and then there's some like undergrowth and stuff in here.
And I believe because of my my wood elf ancestry, I have I can hide even if I'm only lightly obscured.
Okay.
So,
So you can go ahead and hide.
so yeah, I will come into the garden and attempt to hide in some place
Okay.
with my bonus action. That's a 7.
You don't feel very hidden.
I do not feel it.
You don't feel-
So that being the case, I don't know how much movement I have left, but I would like to get as close to as many of them as I can.
Okay, so like the other two, there's like 2 yellow ones and then the red one, and there's about like 10 feet between them, but the 2 yellow ones are next to each other.
Okay. I will get up to the 2 next to each other, and I will sorry. No, instead I will so the 10 feet away is the red one and the yellow ones are like 10 feet away from each other.
Yes.
Yes, I will cast Entangle in that area. It is a 20-foot square.
Okay, so
That
you basically
is-
can cast it in like the whole place.
Well, I don't want to catch my friends.
Okay, so you get like that corner where the 3 of
And
them
if
are.
they are, if they are on the edge as much as possible, so that we don't have to go through rough terrain to get to them.
Okay. All right. I mean, if you're gonna go up to him and attack him, you will definitely go through some of it. Well, depending on yeah.
Because I can set
It's
the
not a big space.
square-
You can go around without using all of your movement. It won't be a problem. So do they take damage from that too?
So they need to roll a strength saving throws, or they are restrained.
Ooh, restraint.
Wouldn't you know, these teeny little frog guys have -2 to their strength. So let's see.
That makes sense.
Small
Here's
frog?
for the yellow guys. That's an 11. That's a 10. And then the red guy got a 7. So I believe that's
They
a
are
failure
all
for all 3.
restrained.
Ooh,
Alright.
Is that me advantage, right?
Yeah, that really sucks for
Ooh,
them.
Nice.
Anything else for you?
No, but they do get to repeat the saving throw if they wish as, let's see, they can use their action to attempt to escape,
All right, cool.
repeating the saving throw.
All right, Elias, that's you now.
Alright, I took out my hand and then said the word Umbra Ferum, and then I cast Shadow Blade, and a blade appear on my hand.
All right.
And then I'm
Okay.
gonna go around and then just cut the red one with the
Okay.
melee.
All right, go ahead and attack. You have advantage because they are restrained.
Okay, it's melee weapon attack. So it's 17.
That hits.
Okay, 2d8.
You hit during a battle.
Yeah.
You're
Wow.
doing some damage. You're
I'm
doing
not
it,
casting-
Elias. You're doing
I'm doing
it.
damage. Oh my god.
Oh man. Anyone
I
who's in
make
chat right
it.
now better be going crazy.
I make 6 damage.
How much damage?
6.
Hell yeah.
Just and you like poke it into his little skin, and he's just kind of like he's stuck. But there's not much more of a reaction than that.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
And-
stay there.
All right, so now it's the 2 yellow ones, and they are afraid. But they're gonna try and use their action to. Well, let's see. What can they do?
There's only 2 left.
There's 3.
And the
There's
red
2
one?
yellows and a red.
I didn't finish it.
That just gives us chances.
Okay. So one of them is going to cast a spell on the red one.
On red one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
It reaches over and like croaks a few things, and you see the wound that you had given it completely seal up and heal away.
What?
The other one is going to reach its little hand out, and it's going to cast a spell, and the entire garden twists up with hard spikes and thorns. Yeah, and so that's their turn.
I don't much like hard spikes. Is that basically like making it rough terrain? Is
It's
that
difficult terrain, and
no.
where is
Oh
it?
my god.
And for every 5 feet that you move, you will take damage.
Oh wow.
All right. Store, that's you. And then Thorak, you're on deck.
All right. How far away am I from the yellow ones and the red ones? They're all like the 2 yellow ones and the red one are all like right beside each other.
The 2 yellow ones are next to each other, and then the red one is like further away. So you have about 15 feet to either one.
I'm right beside the red one.
Yeah.
But didn't you say that the yellow one touched the red one to heal it?
Oh, wait. You know what? You're right. I'm reading spells wrong. That is a touch spell. So it actually could not do that.
Because it would have to succeed on the saving throw to move.
So
My
it's going
And then
to
it wouldn't be able to use its action.
It's going to try and get out. But it's another strength save. It's a 7. So it's unable to move.
So
Wait, did he cast Thorny McThornground?
That one did cast Thorny McThornground. It was the other one that was not able to go and heal the other one.
So still -6 health?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for catching me on that, Liam. That's good.
No worries. I was just trying to get them as close to everyone as possible. I will go to the 2 yellow ones and loosely bet that these frog people don't have anything that can hurt my were-tiger halfling.
All right, so because you take 15 feet, it takes your entire movement to get there. You take 17 points of piercing damage as you go through that space.
Oh shit.
I'm betting they don't hit me, and I'm going to. Both of them are restrained, so I'm going to make one attack roll at 1.
Okay.
Wow.
And then we'll see what happens.
Oh man. No, not that hard.
That's a 19.
That hits.
And for damage, that's 14 again.
Okay. So you come across and like slice across its little shoulder. It's still up. It's looking hurt, but not unlike that store or anything.
Yellow ones are stronger than the ones I just cut through before.
Wouldn't
Got
you
it.
know?
Tiny little babies have less HP.
Ones? Yeah.
Were the ones I went through at first like smaller than the yellow ones here?
A little bit, but not by much, really.
Okay.
Oof.
So yeah, I'll just walk up and just through one, and I'll wait like right in front of both of them. I'm not gonna do anything.
Oh yeah, you don't have 2 attacks yet. Gotcha.
Yeah, I need to get 1 more level.
It'll never happen. Thorak, that's you.
My literal fear after every game. Okay. How far away from me is the big guy?
The red one?
Yeah.
It's like probably 10 feet from you. 10 or 15. We'll say 10.
Yep.
If you want to get into flanking, it's 20. Which you couldn't do.
But he's held anyway, so I don't need to.
The red one is
advantage.
Yeah.
The
All
red
of
one
them
is
are
held, yeah.
restrained.
They're all held, yeah. That's true.
How, if I wanted to jump from my spot with a strength modifier of +3, how far do you think I could make that? I was just Googling it, and it said basically your strength modifier with a DC 10 check, but I don't know if you want to rule it that way. I just don't like thorns in my feet, really.
I mean, you're not going to be able to completely ignore the damage of it.
I don't want. I just want. 50 thorns is better than 75 thorns, right?
Yeah, I'm going to say roll an athletics check.
Would the frog have kept concentration?
Oh, you went after the one that cast that? Let's roll his concentration check. That's a natural 18, so yes.
So close.
Froggy's
I'll roll
good.
my athletics first.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. 16 plus 5. 21!
All right, so you're able to jump right across. You take 2 points of piercing damage, avoiding most of the spikes.
Not 22. No, thank you. Cool. Okay. Okay. I am gonna take my little hammerino here. I'm gonna put one of them divine smites on it. And then I'm gonna give him a little wabop.
All right.
With advantage, because he's restrained.
And you, yeah.
Oh, thank God. My first one was not good. My second one is 14 plus 6. 22!
I mean, that hits.
10.
Thorak is showing off in front of Elias now.
Thorak's excited to fight again.
It's only been like a day.
Aaron's excited to fight again. Fine, call me out. All right.
No, let me revise. It's been 2 days. You had 1 full day with no fighting, and you fought in the morning of the other day. So it's 2 full days.
15 damage.
Okay. Sounds good. You whap across him.
And then
he's looking.
I use my bonus action. Yep, that's it.
That guy, the little red guy, is going to. Well, let's see if he gets this. Ooh. Okay. He once again starts to croak and chirp. Everyone needs to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. 22.
16.
12.
12. So, Store, just the sound of this creature reverberates through your head. You are stunned until the end of this little guy's next turn.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Denono, that's you.
All right, I will shoot at the one with all the thorns around us.
Okay.
Oh well. 14 to hit.
That misses. Oh wait, no. Hang on a second.
The yellow one who cast the that hits. Okay. Then I can add a sneak. I think that's still my sneak attack damage. Yeah. Okay. 9 plus 3 is 12.
12 damage. It is on death's door as this arrow just like flies right through its little body and like out the other side. There's like this gaping wound in its belly and it's still just like
and concentration
check. Natural 16.
Oh wow.
Okay.
This guy is a concentrating fiend.
And I assume I stayed in the place where I tried to hide originally, so I will try to hide as a bonus action again.
Okay.
Alright.
That fails.
All right.
That's the 7 again.
All right, Elliot,
wow.
you now.
Alright, I'm attacking with the advantage, right?
Yes.
Alright. Ooh, 21.
That hits.
I'm gonna slit the throat.
You're gonna try.
I'm gonna try to slit the throat. Ooh, I got 14.
All right. You like whip across You cut his little neck. You miss the vital bits of the throat, but he's looking pretty hurt now.
I said, give up. And that's it.
Tongues is still active, so if they understood language, they know.
Did you say
Yeah,
like
It's not
comprehend
tongues, it's
languages?
Oh, I always mix them up.
comprehend.
My bad.
Comprehend languages is not the same as tongues.
Yeah, I can only understand.
I mix them up every time.
All right, so that's the yellow guys. So, Store, you are near the 2 yellow guys, are you not?
I am right beside both of them.
All right.
But they are restrained as well.
They can do. Okay. Hang on a second.
They can wait to die.
Yeah. I mean, he's just gonna try and attack you.
You can't do anything if he's feared.
Restrained imposes
Well, how long did
disadvantage
that
on
fear
attacks.
last?
But I'm stunned.
So
that
it's a
gives
straight
her
roll.
advantage. It's a straight roll.
Yeah, I was just making sure she wasn't taking advantage against you.
Well, no, what he's gonna actually do then is he's gonna reach over and he's going to heal his friend. The
Which
other
one?
yellow one. Alright. What's our spellcasting modifier? Okay. that's not a lot of health. He heals him up a little bit. So the other guy can be there, and he is still hanging out. He's alive. He is going to cast that same spell on himself for even less. But he's looking a lot better now. Store, that's you. You are stunned. I'm sorry. That was rude.
Oh.
You are stunned. Thorek, that's you.
So the yellow guys basically just healed themselves, not red guy, not big red.
No,
Yeah, no.
Okay.
they healed the
and-
concentrating yellow guy.
Okay, and how's big red doing?
He looks hurt, for sure.
Okay. No, fuck it. I got 3 whole spell slots left. What do I want to do? I'm gonna use Hunter's Mark on Big Red.
Okay.
As a bonus action. And that's just for damage, right? Do extra damage and survival check. Okay. And then I'm gonna hit him!
Andersmark.
Hopefully. Well, the first one was a natural 1, so I guess I'll take that 19. Not natural 19.
I mean, that hits. Yep.
And then a D10 and a D6. Gangster like a D6. Ha! 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage on him.
He's still up.
Whoa.
Come
He is
on.
Bloom, dude.
he's clinging to his little red froggy life. But
Oh my
he's
God.
still up.
I'm just yelling at him. Ah!
I'm screaming too, beside you.
At him or because you're startled from the yelling?
From yelling.
Oh.
Started from the yell. Ah!
And it is his turn. He does not get his chirruping back. So he is going to try and break out of the vines. That is a 4. So
Woof.
that's the end of his turn.
All right.
Denona, that's you.
I will shoot to the one who has cast the thorns. Shoot
Alright.
at him.
Okay.
That would be a 23.
Okay, that hits.
So with sneak attack damage. On a D8 and a D6, I just rolled an 8 and a 5. So
13. Wow.
16 damage.
All right, he's down, and the spikes shrivel and die as he falls. Little.
I'm the only one who makes rough terrain here.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to do?
Try to hide again, I guess.
Okay. Roll better this time.
I've gotten a 2 every time.
Oh my god.
3 turns in a row. 3 stealth checks. 3 2s for 7.
You're too big to hide in there.
Yeah, it's not a very big space. All right, Elias, that's you.
I'm just like startled by the thorax screaming. I keep stepping. Ah!
All right.
Ooh, 18 and 17. I'm rolling well. 23.
That hits.
6.
All right, that's him down.
Ah!
Just like stab him over and over again until like the front of his little face just
My
turns
first
into like
kill.
red mush.
That
I turned
magic
to you,
really
I
was
start like
worthless, wasn't it?
Tuscan Raider it, you know? I'm like,
Okay, so that's your turn. Do you want to do anything else? Elias, do you want to do anything else?
I'm just gonna jump over and jump in on him, like keep stepping in whatever remaining I have.
Bloodthirsty little guy. All right, now it's the yellow guy's turn. He is gonna try and get out of this stuff. That's a 10. He fails.
oh my goodness.
And he just kind of like hunkers down. It's like really sad. Store, that's you. You're no longer stunned, by the way.
Yeah, I will look down at the little yellow frog man and I will say, I don't know what gods you keep, but I suggest praying to them now. And that's gonna be a lot. That's a 17 on the die, which
Oh yeah, that hits.
Yeah. I'm not gonna put smite on this one, so
Okay.
for 13 points of damage.
All right. He's looking hurt. Thorak, that's you.
Are there still 2 up? Or
Just
1?
the one.
Just
the
one.
one little yellow guy.
Just one yellow. I just killed the red one.
Oh, right.
How does he
Did I
look
kill
right
the
now?
other one? Right.
He looks hurt.
Like,
Yep.
very hurt, kinda hurt,
Kind of hurt.
kinda hurt. Okay.
Come
He's
we
not
keep in
looking
this-
rough.
So I guess I'm allowed to move my hunter's mark. I'm gonna
Yes.
move it to him,
Yes.
and then I'm gonna cast Divine Smite on my hammer.
Can you do that? I feel like
Can I?
moving Hunter's Mark requires your bonus action.
Is it? Let me look at it real quick.
I don't think Divine Smite is even a bonus action.
Oh, is it not?
Yeah, Hunter's Mark
will-
is an action, and then Divine
Starting
Smite.
when you hit a creature, you can expend 1 spell slot. So
Okay,
you don't
so
even have to
Divine
declare
Smite is not a
smite
bonus action.
before,
Cool. And I'm
gonna
try to hit him.
All right.
yeah, you can declare smite after you know you hit.
Right, yeah.
That's even better. If I miss this, I'm rolling a new character, by the way. Thank God. I rolled a 14, so that's a 20 total, I believe.
That hits.
Oh
I'm gonna use Divine Smite, by the way.
Okay.
my poor little frog.
A D6 and a D10.
Oh. Oh my god, that's a lot.
So unnecessary.
So on the D10, I rolled a 10. On the D6, I rolled a 6. On
Okay.
one of the D8s, I rolled an 8. And on the other D8, I rolled a 2.
That frog
I'm
is.
taking a picture of this because this is fucking crazy.
Oh
So
my
what is that
God.
in total? It's like 30?
That's 10, 6, the 16 plus 8, that's 28 total.
Yeah, that's double the hit points that he had left. So,
Oh my
how do
God.
you want to kill this poor sad frog baby?
I want to make him 2-dimensional.
Oh my god.
You flatten him so hard that like all of the soft tissue
Oh,
and fluid
God.
inside him are completely gone, and you're left
Oh
with
my
like
God.
this flat, like almost like frog leather,
Oh my
just
can put him in
like
a
flat
scrapbook.
piece.
Oh my god.
You put it in a scrapbook.
Oh.
Oh my god, Store. Do you pal scrap? Because I pal scrap. That's paladin scrapbooking, by the way.
Oh my god. By the way, I get 4 HP back from the red one,
Okay.
but it just green essence flew off to me.
And I will drop the entangling vines.
I'd kind of forgotten that I had like prepared this when you guys were still like level 2 even maybe.
I had so much fun with this combat. I'm just gonna be real.
We're killing the frogs.
It's like 10 a.m. Let's go murder some frog babies.
The infestation could have gotten worse if we ignored it.
Yeah, they could have.
Not over the fact that it was like 2 days later. Yeah. No, they're not that fast of multiplying babies.
Oh man.
All right, so we'll kind of skip through the RP. Celine will give you the 75 gold that she offered. If you look through the bodies of these little guys, you'll find an additional 29 silver pieces and 15 gold pieces, and that is all.
Okay. Can I get the poison from them? Can I?
With the shape try. Their bodies are so dismembered at this point. So it's gonna be really high DC.
I'll split up the gold in a sec, actually.
Yeah, this is a survival check.
It's really a total of 90 gold and 29 silver.
I'm gonna call on Pricey. Pricey, help me!
Right.
Oh, it helped. 17.
Effectively 100 gold and 19 silver then?
Let's do 20 gold to each of us and keep 10 in our little stash thing we talked about.
Okay. 20 gold each?
And then for the other, we can just split up silver. So whatever that is, someone gets.
Okay.
So you are not able to extract like venom from like a sack.
It's 29 silver. So that is not 10 gold.
But it was 90 gold in total.
Yeah.
So 20 for each of you that leaves 10 left over.
I still
Sorry, my bad.
My bad.
Okay.
So you're not able to extract venom out of them because it was like over their skin, but you're basically able to take like the flattened frog that was the last one standing, and you can turn it into a poison patch that will be good for the next 48 hours before it dries out.
Oh, okay. Flattened
I was
frog.
gonna say I wasn't gonna give you that, but that's fucking awesome. I'm gonna give you that. That's right.
So as long as you can like make contact with the skin of somebody, they will make a Constitution save. It's only a DC 12, but if they fail, then they are poisoned for the next. What is it on these?
I can do like a WWE, like SmackDown. With
I was
the poison.
thinking, has anyone else watched the interview?
What is it?
The interview? Anyone? Yeah,
no.
You have it as a patch on your hand, and you're just walking towards people like this.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right. And just so we can wrap up tonight with a little bit of direction, what will you guys be doing after this?
Maybe a short rest and then bop over to Mr. Whetstones.
Yeah, I think we're over there.
All right. So with that, you leave the bloody, exploded guts of these little frog people exterminated out of the Detweiler garden. Celine is very, very grateful, and you take a breather, take a break before you move on to the next quest of yours. And that is where we're going to end tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us. Been a really crazy time, really fun little game tonight. Just a reminder, there is not going to be our typical continuation next week. We're going to have a one-shot picnic on the purple lawn. It's going to be really, really fun. So join us then. We're also going to have a fun announcement that next week about the giveaway that's coming up. It's going to be really, really exciting. Yeah, if there's anybody who wants to join the one-shot, you have 24 hours to tell me that you want in, and then I'm closing the door. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Stay beautiful, stay happy, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.